Sana and collect dia gron kola bobo ni nyina ya tonto ni nyina de esisi dan enti no authority we are okay no authority no oya hen no authority no owo hen asase bo se asase ya ye boso bo amanse nyina fiti 19 kojo ho ya boso bo obekone na kwabrane aton na sa authority we na omo hen enti be na ye football na ngo from because baby na ye yesa sports ni sa na emani nyina no ye pe baby esidan a na ye de ama na ye refi ye ho ye create baby ni akase we community we a ye be fi baby a was hospital wo ye be fi baby a was park wo ankola be di so agro ye be fi baby a incinerator anase ye be sesa nwura ni sa na emani nyina wo ye be fi baby a ensam ni bebere but you go to say na wo kan wo be komre ni mu no na mra no akuchira de na kama o kan ni nyina che mi
to go feed na ma planning at the regional level no say regional special planning committee the administrative regions established by the relevant enactment to serve shall serve as the regions for the purpose of this act. Each regional coordinating council shall establish a regional special planning committee as a technical committee for the regional planning and coordinating unit in each region. Over the entire membership of the membership of the regional special planning committee. Regional special planning committee consists of the regional minister who shall be the chairperson of the region, chairperson of the committee. And the regional head of the regional head of the land use and spatial planning authority, who shall be the secretary of the committee. And I see the head of the regional planning committee, a coordinating unit,
coordinating director,
yes, coordinating unit, and the regional head of Ghana National Fire Service, and I feel the regional head of the Lands Commission. The regional head of the Environmental Protection Agency, the regional head of the Ghana Highway Authority, a representative of the Regional House of Chiefs, the regional head of the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, in the region, and then the regional head of the Ministry of Agriculture, the regional head of the Forestry Commission, the regional coordinating director, and the representative of utility service providers
rich committee.
The region. You know,
ideas was our committee we very rich. And so Achimota Forest.
Now one man in our committee no original level. District level. It's well decentralized. Yeah, Emra Techri. Yeah, say Obi this answer munia okan bia. Yeah, wonyina so enen krofo itimi etimi bo chidom emi etimi chisa krofo nyina. So whatever in this country are enweki bia no. Kofi ya tena se a plan ye kruchire nkrata atena parliament amaya ma allowances amaya she atimi modern at creature bibi de go yeah a bet me dear see the okano and no kind. It is not as if say we don't have laws. And I say and a chroma mra a uncle for can ye almost a mrabia nyajuma and yes some renny ho and mrabia niwa eh Ntina do time ya say say sad mrabi crack on your revise bibia they are all one kasanka ntimi utilize
why they okay you pato shomo mu wasa committee we so ne omo technical know-how omo wo enso obehu se yes say e highway for was our committee no so obehu se a highway pa no be si dan was enti from 2016 this act ebebo as ye adwuma from 2016 e dey no motime dey but say satan kwa na planning town and country planning department of the assembly. And no ehun say anya adwuma
land use and
special authority
planning authority.
And so ehun
so a friend say national we say no ministry of employment and labor relations in China.
Authority
office be reform.
Authority.
Authority. Land and Spatial Planning Authority.
And he says, I never win now. Pato. Na yes, also Environmental Protection Agency. Making sure say the day ye be number regulated. Very good. And Pato, what is your unit committee members? Your unit committee chairperson, your assemblyman and assemblywoman were omunina etete the various electoral areas are who sanya many na. And that na yentimi manages hadia no. Sisi adede ye ewo Ghana hano so mu ebi opato. Dede yo no ewo kroma no some way bi. Asori for ewo nchen edu Sundays baby eni say ye dey asori si ebia residential area na obi fie ode aya sore ubeti de wonne hwan koka se konfo se ko okoka ye beka se woro unyanya minipa wo ya buru nsam nti ye boro ye boye nsam bo ye papa bu nsam asumu no eye wo ya una ye befo ni ade me wa bi obekọ okra na ye maami panimu bi wo fie ho a ni fie ko animu oyare ope efensen sa serene atmosphere no wetimi dia adwojo no ho wo ya ho hwe enye yi obi wo ho a okọ adwuma Monday to Friday enti edu weekend na obepe ne na bi ada kakra nso asore wo ho okoka na akofa asemaba minim instances ebinim di ensori ni bi kokot ne ade ama ebia ya bre sadede ya bra sadede na sene ade but society ni be hu se unye ni papa umpenya mesom oya busumsum ni but sanya ma wanyina ye wo regulators anka e wo so mutu sa na mo no aban tuo mo ka busumi bia so what is the issue na me dwene wa mentiase o emiamia bi wo krom ha ne se wonye obi a wo yes angrofo na oda speaker so kro obeda ni bia utimi ntira sampotam wo
act na fe
tito ye wo mu wasa ni mde no kama pa na wo kan act ni wie pa obebo otinko
act na fe.
So look at what is happening
putting it together no almost share that part really rack their brains to put together such a document. That's said document the year Juma or say there no and also say there back ovi I don't know maybe obo ye said the nyot an ka oba Juma be na be I reho something I make say eni nyina ohwa na wabisa say na so ewe adent no mo hwe ma say ma adent na so ewe hwe ma say ma ni na issue go bi baby adri there so oba chawadwi
adwi otito
chawadwi
Ediko inabeka miaro endo miaro ejumeidie inabeye miaro endo miaro obredibo inabebo miaro endo miaro Assembly besini fenwa miaro Assembly miaro Assembly besini fenwa miaro Assembly besini fenwa miaro Obrai besini fenwa miaro Endo miaro Assembly besini fenwa miaro Assembly miaro Sina legacy inabebo Sina legacy inabebo Obrai besini miaro Endo miaro
ene enkomo a mepese medie eye yenuanom a omo ye anaasɛ wɔn de car ɛyɛ business ɛyɛ wɔn wɔ transport sector no private ones no we GPRT free hɔ a esi akuo no bebree aba yɛwɔ concern for hɔ yɛwɔ alliance yɛwɔ protoa bebree aba keka ho ba yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ wɔn yɛ adwuma hyɛ wɔn nyinaa wɔn hyɛ the transport ministry no ase but oha bɛn mfie kakra nie no kwan a wɔn fa so yɛ wɔn adwuma na ɛtɔ da na akɔyɛ bibie wɔ hɔ wɔn ni kamafo wɔn a wɔn foro saa hyɛn no nso no wɔn ni kamafo minim sɛ wɔn wɔ kuo bi mu wɔ hɔ a wɔn gyina ma wɔn a wɔyɛ wɔn foro ɛyɛ public transport ɛyɛ private ones na because wɔ hɔ a na aba bɛhwim yɛ bɛto ahyɛntuadeɛ mu na wɔn de wɔn percentage aba wɔbɛfrɛ GPRT foɔ wɔn sɛ yɛn ka hwee wɔbɛfrɛ proto wɔn bɛka sɛ yɛn ka hwee wɔbɛfrɛ saa kuo no bɛka sɛ wɔn saa na wɔn hu no ba yɛn nim sɛ yɛ regulate wɔn ɛnano ɛna ɛbɛtɔ dwa sɛ ekuo baako a yɛ from alliance of drivers alliance for drivers I stand to be corrected wɔn de abɛtɔ dwa sɛ wɔn bɛto ahyɛntuadeɛ mu bɛyɛ 20%. ɛna wɔn kyerɛkyerɛ wɔn nsɛm mu no ɛna wɔn de kɔtwetwere ɛyɛ spare parts for bo sɛ wɔn nneɛma ɛyɛ den ɛkɔ soro ɛna wɔn panyin baako yɛwura Henry Ochiri Junior ɔno nso ɔba abɔnten sɛ dɛbi the alliance for ka wɔn nim ho hwɛ san sɛ sisi ano nneɛma bi ankɔ soro saa wɔn de bibia ɛto spare parts mu nti bɛbia nneɛma gyina wɔ aboso kan hɔ a na gyina nti saa nkrɔfo no mayɛmfo mo asɛm no anya asɛm. So the issue is that sisi akrom ha ye wo yi anaso ɔman yi a yɛtemu yi obia timi sɔre ɛka nasɛm no waka ne bibia anaso wayɛ ne bibia sɛ ne ɔsepɛ na ɔkɔ ne baabi saa abra yɛmfrɛ no ɛntoto n'ano ana. These are the questions I hear bisa because nipa dodo ɔmo wɔ cars ɛwɔ Ghana krom ha no wɔn nɔɔso nkyɛn wɔn a wɔn fa public transport ɛna yɛnim sɛ the ministry no regulate saa nkrɔfoɔ no. So what is the problem? When you the edikan and when you the tosu mienu. Enti ye hwe ni mu se aban betu ho anamon. The ministry no ebetimi a regulate saa sector no. And now beti we say matumi diem GPRT for beka jo say there be omunye enko stakeholder engagement. NC jinaye enti so obi kasa asini who ubekwa go do draw stations no na dane to mamento because mentem wase ekoso obi ante no yonko ase toda amafo timi kwa ma obi to na nanom wansi ado bekwa go bisemu no na 10 pesos na 20 pesos enti ase anya adwumenti no na obi akoto na nanom wansi ado. So who is regulating that sector? We know say regulation is done by the ministry no. So what is the problem now? Alliance for no say they are meeting so say bato you say kuo no madam fu bi na mene ni di fini bi because kuo no no waje so kuo no but when you kuo no na akwakwa say NDC MPP no so akwakwa piem wo ho enti ye wo events and driver unions ni bi wo ho a omo sympathize with the NDC and ebi nso wo ho a omo ne MPP konna krana. Enti sisi ade amanfo kan say alliance for MPP for enti no womo betu agum na mu aye ho ne ade. But I think say sanka ye regulate sa sector na kasa MPP NDC sem no enti mi mfa ye medu ba bi a ye duro no. And I think say ba bi ye duro no was say oman no ema nani kɔ hɔ no mu regulate sa sector no because ɛhɔ no enema bebre kɔ so ase ye ni pani bia hɔ. And the alliance for Soria no more come massam. Commuters for Soria no more come massam. One more yen time to mon cows and your main and Zemu a protoa and GPRT. Because GPRT buy na proto and so buy into more much a pa na afro bay and no more yentimin try home and now say, Echina say, and now say, Echina say, what is the problem? see, I am and near man no cry yet to fan go near dear so. What is the problem? Even no motor fango.
Okay, Covintiani Yabema, True Drivers Association. Ninkomo. Ya Wakwaba.
Hey, Pato.
Hey, Yao.
Pato.
Hey, Yao.
Million wo.
Yao did Yaman video. Yao did Yaman video. They see my
Million wo.
I see my chat. That did Yaman video.
Oh, million wo, Pato, yo. What I know you feel come you bedu actually.
Mate. Yao say young share Ashintiaka. Ya eho akwakwa ebibie ho inim se eho mo ha edu tambia mo de mo ani bu se de nyemesi kwa mo nsoso mo processor mo fam na mo nyina mo anotimi ko benkrom na kasa federation tiaka yatum sesei ya tese bi ase 20% ebi se enye nokre ebi se etwen se aban be kasa ebi se council bi o se any council bi tenase ya sai na mo ye no.
Yo, Pato, Marina Sena, Yanchia, no a tear for you. Na minimisa a original. Yakasari, Nayankasa, Babia, Biemkura, Asemno, Ninasa.
Piao.
Pato, Yabaka Subia say, Ye really be once for now, say ye to BBM. Na ye nim babia, Sardino, a free year a buy. Ubisa Mimia David Agwedo our PR more concerned drivers association na obeka kire o se wate se bi mo at to case kam e social media nenso terminal de ye nto case ka boom eninti ye nim sankrofo no ba bi efri na pato se ubisa se se ne ye no a emre ni swamom nenso ye be kirem kakra Yahwe enema ba ku mielu miensa bi ene ye de to ahyentiabo so ye hia kese pa no eye fuel sector no on say patrol to we yete sa akohomabo to holiday nim untimi nkasa wa me ye adwuma wo original ti on ma akohoma wo fie unya tu share a obeto patrol de dikai no ye to so mienu yahwe eye spare parts ni insurance ene ada lubricant nema obi beka say no de enye brano ade no so yehwe yawie no mpa chawo say we yatimamuni ye kan ni 30.8 million no ye nyina na ye kan ye enti nsu a woto no 2 cedi no sanso no ya be man so to no 2 cedi na enti yehwe ba bi economy ne nso akwakwagina na ye de aka ni nyina bom na mom de eye titru pa eba na ni braba pa de eye fa ho enwo nsem no pato
ada fenso yase ewo se eduta bia mo lefa no hwe te se de kan se nya fa ngo no nko a spare parts ka obubo lubricant me kai mre bia ye senka entumu beba nom ne ade who's deputy minister bia o ka se there hasn't been a foundation ya lay a kire se saa ne ma nyina abo akokosoro sesi a me no ka se na no ya scrampo na ja kenkan budget a hwese de bisi ahu ye ho ano de ben na akoso so far eno akofa nkomo ben ene de aba efa se ti se de okan ye nyina nsoso ye bepe bibia di ana se ye ko a ye ben nyina no nsoso no e ka ye bo no ne ye tete afirim ansa ne ye nyemfa so de na mode moni abu
pato na medical kan say ye nim ba bi asasem ne firi kora na abra ye mampanyini na oye opposition leader na o kwa probono o shia ye ya driver for na sem o ka ye ne say what say ye kasa okru we fa ye kasa difa original so enti wate na ye temnum people pa ema na so nti bi no fa nkata so me kai so o shia o TU building Oba na mpanyimfo atituru bi eka no ho a Professor Joshua Labi yewura eye Julio Debra Standogbe mo enyina bo na chidom mo be hia yen na ye ka kire ne se taxi ahodo bi de da fan ho bo no so a enu na ekuma driver fo ama petrol bo na diesel bo na ko gina pan ya yentimento eninti so ba on hwe no ntu wa na mo de na putintim pan ya na ye bufuo pa ye emission levy no sao kai sa nkomo no emission levy me no mun sapato nim ya be ma say ya be ma no mun sa onom jot onom wi na me ka to sun free wisie enti wo de e wisie tax e di mechi na me yebo mali abusie ni ye ka program mu a obi antie o man panyi John Mama baye ni first budget fa sem na ye ka ye no ya te say ye free home ye nyi free home po no fa obo no so ma na eba enne me no kase na 15 79 no about 1548 baby 1543 baby crampo and 15 city so tia na etiba form na die na ye ka se koso ye ka ho asem na mom no na pato ye ka se ye pejam no pa ho a ukọ ye nua mo transfer pass ye so tan kwadu ayi na America o mi se ya bobo so kan for so boa che then so since aban that na so 7th January a ye nyina ya witness amamu a koso no yemfa one peswa even peswa kwan o adia na oto no be kan say 100 cities so no akoye say 101 peswa ye hu bi sa endi ani be bi asan komoni free
enti as far as you're concerned the san komo no emu orem asap now there more orem
Tato one say ye better case kabuma one factor ye sheka won so ye assembly no ono na ma ye road permit teno mobile laws be won say municipal bia ne district assembly bia won en hye ye me no ka say MMDC ye yi bi ye yi bi bia budget ku e ko ye ya kenkan na akire ye mra hye bedwafo na ebe domo asuko abobomu si ebeje tuma na ye njintum de boni beka se approve no be ba se what say ya approve budget no
da bi bente
enti akwete se bi abandada no wadani Bob Marley wawunso ni katema employ onu ani nhihye na for now no bi beka se nkosi se parliament beje atum no sa mi die budget na do ye enya na da so a ruling country no enti yesre ye nuamo agroway ebi mo anim ya kem se obo jandam a hu mo nim jandam ne bo no mo nya daje embrief you na wa ye ni say no wa ye ni sa o de ko fa enchenchen si ya pato anfe o nsa be for send ya omo to
eduma na form eduma no ye nya ni sa eduma ye ni sa
ya mo jandam sa o de ye sa ya o do to what do to ebeki akado embi na aka omu
anyway eti ya ye de ani beto ya so beto form bibia ni bi ona se wo se yesa puso ahoma ya be na ya beti ehon ka ende kwa bia mate milia okay ti True Drivers Association no mo kasama for ya be ma na yete nka no medical catcher say ebo no me nsa e bedi nkomo bia ne NTC penny abadi echira wo greta ka ha ne be din komo na ahwe omunso so omaso e ka ne say rights and responsibility London special form say them say I hope that will born
because that country plan anti na ho spacious one
okay
what I say into oba na wo mana chechire mu because you see no akoye nsempi and I think say you nim say omo ye handicapped there but so omo hwe
kwan be fast
dispensation in nyama ya available
innovation na omo betimi aye omo resources no kofi o de oba obeti ho say resources ni nkoyi how many resources the omo betimi ana bi omo but de omo ye omo dwuma no ankasa bi omo so say eso betimi aye de abo anyina no ya behwe na yaka no no ho asem de kofi ya be ma asem o kan yi resenka Alliance for Drivers Ghana okubuatin oze
kwan wode mfato ne na Bob Marley abobo ano na me ne nyaje asa wa sheda I say I have my shada, and na dem ye Bob Marley was Oko can we see ya? What the Bob Marley was have a Bakun's way, or Sago Bob Marley was say, yes, sir. Was your Bob Marley you need to grow more? Yes, Anna, or so or 2 hours was so bad.
All my me no put buha, or then puha. Ndukata Santo, or MET be into engine. A friend say, na Cocker and Nubia go by out there. Can be a fast over cancer, we are no over cancer. So, coffee, that's it. And I know who can't sing you. I say, I deal with not quite to say association. Bibia Wagana Habian, I say, the drivers in Quantum. Coffee Bibia Wagana Habian, Yayano politics. Yaya Bibia and Pipini and DC. Bibia ketua bia ye no organ ha bia na MPP ni NDC because I had to say ya ye ho say omo ayede to me sha omo nsa no adwuma potinti ayede to me na sha omo nsa so omo nya no instead say omo be mo omo ni abre no omo aye adwuma no omo ni mre nya adwuma no say de wo so omo ye no no matiku and I say omati cruise ya se bibi teach ma mbeka bia mom enti on person omude omuhura bibia mu media mu a omo as nkrofo asemba mbeka bia mom posif mu a omo asem de omo frɛ no obeba ntem soja mu a no makope omakoti cruise ho say your friend saying associations nti obehwe NGOs ohwa omo mu cruise wom asofo omo mu cruise wom nananom kra nana we onye ye nipa cruise wom nti ya tete cruise nti te say no politics no awura bibia mu so mate se ye ka asem bia obi utese nti na ye kromase no ana ye mamu ase no ubi so obi question no the question you are no ubisa say yesi nneema bo ayeden pa say why ne kai ntudo nsatena asomasi anaso obentin so say ono ne kan say nneema bo ayeden say pe unya kan ya na ordinary abusa o asomasi de oya yini nti sese nti na oka enko ne ra Ibrahim Abbas
unse ya oka say nipa ne person bo jandam na wa
humbo nti ni ewura Ibrahim Abbas moro ni komo no ena kasama GPRTO greta ka opani am wakwaba
ba so ya juice
na hona mu boko de
ya don nyame ase
papa minimra abuom sesi anti e bo ni taw na aja wanya ko aya onyame dwuma ayi ye wo nhihye ya nhihye bi si e to ahyenti aka mu ana
dabi
na de na na social media say 20% ni de kaka ho de ya
ebenum a omo pese omo sisi the general public no na omo pa bontin with that communicate which is just unfortunate master who am no kasai over to me akọ register general now wa ko register cell original transport society and our company omo share omo list na sadenu pia ni wa be register ma meanwhile you are in the media who run transport. That is what is happening. That is what is happening.
What do you use? Because you've been in this business for quite a long time. You know, Charles say you Kasa issues. Do you know person you Timmy abang
you should disregard it.
No, apart from saying disregard,
yes, we are expecting the transport. We are expecting the transport ministry to do something about it. But or meeting, we are hoping, sir, maybe some of these issues will crop up over there. It's just unfortunate.
And him for na my friend mono. Transport ministry. Afre him for
transport operators.
Okay, intino na okaze transport operators no there. Obia betimi di din akọ registrar general okọ na se din bia ni ho a ya register the ta obetimi ono so betimi register the transport company no ono so apen crowd fashion ase
me can't wait because or person for confusion in Bray. We can't even trace where they are working. Yen Ninka, Yen station, Dia, or more Juma. And I strongly believe, sir, it's the same over the other 15 regions as well.
Alaja Abbas, adewe ye be den aniatimi anya aka say tisenka eba yi nka first thing amebusa ne say efri aso ebe mbo aso we there enye recognize ye be den ni aka ehu say aso we ye gidi ebe yi
say enunti na ye ba bonten a ye say ye mere ye de mu kasa because passengers no mu na mu ye client ya ye ne mu ye adwuma ye transport operators na mo ye client and to bring to me free now assistant nwea they are going ni wow.
There is a council BBB council yeah omo no mo boa
something Ghana
no me council na moto your friend say mo ya mota ni muhia no
Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council.
Is it possible say you betimi a share no mu kena na friend saying transport operator bia na opese who say or say recognize or no obe register with them and send what transport operator friend saying transport operator maybe why your registration you know and normally at the but answer na you bet you watum no I was register with our council no is it possible
yeah it could be possible say you be yen share no yeah no year ebe boy na
but nti dey make am de be kwa adwendwen mu ana say ebi am power council na any other body
already you were something of that sort there is slightly different from the wheelchair no
no yeah there that sort
yeah fan to job yes
but
you know
that is what I'm talking about say
me as a spokesperson no me as a spokesperson I speak to decisions taken.
Alaji, I understand. But who, as a spokesperson, they say I have as a resource person, transport ejumano, what be mupa uni muchain, yeah, can say. And I maybe say,
when they would that, I mean, I answer do to yeah, do what I mean, the better job. Yeah, do what I mean, yeah.
I do yet we are 2% that we have for.
Oh, that is the more media for the minimum to my chair. Open resort to be a would the fan now far benkum.
Anyway,
a quantity over that Mama with the Babano.
But going forward, I was saying, an umbrella.
Oh, yes. Going forward, no, because we can't allow anybody who says because he or she is a transport operator to come up just like the Abba and they want to say, and fast and then say, oh, be but na dream up na baby or munam no or moped no more no muji new face almost 60 passengers no almost 60 on because when I can't ama passengers no there was nobody who defended them. Wow, and we can't allow say entrances
I don't know if you have also sensed this. It looks like there's a worrying situation. I say edu tembi I said now group no politics here with them.
Well, yes, it will be unfortunate. Master, if you have been following me, Abbas, who say, Jumano me can't be say, yeah, Jumano, I saw behind politics and frame. Na Jumano a pass and I say, Unkano, sir. Me a transport operator, a pesca, better to say, and fat a coin passo and yes, can. That's all that we are saying. Jebetu Lord Firm, you want to share, yeah. Man, the transport ministry. I try almost defend the general public. And maybe I'm fire so percentage was so do a pamto, yes, my Ampa, finally, no, the percentage passengers no can afford, yes, ye benye person me no I hear Juma. This how we've been going about it. Wow. Nti ebe pacho yen to lawyer firm ma obia NCC obia nya botere ma passenger mo so ma mo ntia utia na chese wo to sika agu wow amunya botere kopem time and share pa beba ye be ye bia na ba bontin sell effective from normally cry ye be ye di communicate ba bontin so from ha kopem and may say no that to lawyer firm by this percentage and to move finance na emenu so it takes off smoothly ana ye de bia
Alaje bedo asipi so ne din ko
ya so da wase na me sha
inshallah so na chese Alaje Abbas ro ne din komono kasama GPRT na Kofi eno na o kan ho asem no sisi you know I say obi a de ni de bebo na akwet
Ntimi kwa em nwanwa say o yi na o kai ni say council be no bo Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council. So if they are still there, omo ye adwuma. Why nti na obi say na sa so omo ye ho adwuma na o ye ya wan kan wan say but when say could do say because if that council is working now and can you bebre a koso with that sector no come so ano to opa dakwo men fa kan ko ba bia ogina station bia bus stop bi na just witness what is happening.
Kwakubating or National PRMA Alliance of Drivers Ghana kwaku ya mo akwaba
ma jeoso
ogwe se ayi ashantiaka mutum 20% eno ho nkomo an ye dia ne munuanom transport operator groups ahodo ebi enso so an operating groups ahodo ebi enso so didn't come it looks like you are alone in this as a monkwana mwanya and I won't sense bibisa
mamen chewe chifu na enamase ni enkwa ni enya enyi enkwa ni enya so de wo kano ansezesi akata amenya free VIP so mpo de mo require the ma try kwa 30%. Nti enye enkwa ni enya so de o mano in fact say yenu anom aduan dawa fo ho na nya mu nkwa yedie na mo dua dawa fo ho a keso be kian kwa rank gi be 40%. Faofun wa hu na gogri news mame gogri taxes on fuel wa hu o de o bought taxes on fuel la be yi news bi aba kan no tiefu nti anza na me kasa be wie
o ze me taxes on fuel
adwuma bi ketu bi na me de ma taxes on fuel
on fuel in Ghana
gogri
Google now patchy
enyo gogri na me patchy
Google now patchy
unya ba e be yi news bi ama ka kan no tiefu nti
I see in Ghana, fuel taxes include value added tax, VAT, 15% excise duty, ranging from 0% to 175%, and potentially rather other levies like price stabilization. And on our
about taxes on fuel.
Taxes on fuel in Ghana.
Yes, taxes on fuel. What they mean by that?
And to the tax on fuel, value added tax, excise duty, other levies, and so price stabilization and recovery, import duties, emission levy, and the kakakahono.
Oh, taxes are hold to that for chia, filling station. A gusu we crown and yes, a buying for our crabo. Oil company for no cabano. A buying tifa on command. So avan kombo not fako obi akoka fu e dia ba no fu ala ya finish dada no bi dia ba no tases nko aban egusu aban che politician mu che tra da fo nko na abobo no o shema 40% na ne waka ban so tol sai no so che e be ko no botom ono aka ba na he na waji aban ko agi 40% na ne enim senka campaign ye ma yeru agenda many ma bedi ade na nko no beti ase na MPP fu anti ase na no opposition nin zan ko no beti ase na ka the budget wa yi taxes nim po fisi media ko be 25% but we di budget we ya na say 1,000 say 1% e mu si tax and na we so why ade but enough. That's when him Emma for one conform Madawa for 8 minutes of vessel.
Nka wadwi what dwinkyere mu a nka mudi ahin de na onyin free so
Wafa Thomas ba ku bi e wo se bola tax over Ugba lolly station ya da for ya the lolly station enya ba bi the be primary
there bola tax near the sanitation tax that's so COVID aba no smart boy no and COVID anyway more than one tax nti komunyi sanitation tax in free so
menka aba we ku a that's so from 2021
na meka say ka omunyi sanitation tax in free so
wa na that's so ya dey ya dawa for ya call say ya na prayer lolly station you be na plan you nti that's so then eji
ana anya sanso a kwan ba ku bia o sanfa so buza nte yen chire mu de nti eda so because they were all kind of what they all kind meba they all kind chire say wo wadwi mu de lorry station tin ya sanitation tax wo wadwi mu ya sanitation meba because me sanitation tax ni bi enso me pack me car lorry station and you pass out or chance out munchirem the entire sanitation tax.
Wave. In Rana, good lolly station. Ka was so been a bepla. That was why my ponu be a bepla. Near swag bolem na anyone who may have bollet, may have been put for me.
Service friends saying, friends operators.
The abandon. Yeah, bad dear, mon pray my much pray. Never for this year. Omona, ye boani na gu bolem, no more the fat, a modomoka the fat. What I say? But this across the lolly station, obeying grab a good ever to Waconego. 80 yard driver senior organizing your provinces, then the packet casses where the Ayajuma. 89 and for so bad, I was to say, edges at one. Now, very well. So, would you to a tour? That was for who say, a 2 year as so my DNA. What for me, my main capital is also functional. Now it's here for put aside me, I mean, yes, my fuck one zoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over, me kind. A year I'm answer to Kumasi Road. A medical crime begin a photos and Makanchi winning. It is out of this way, Nigeria, for so many of your vessel. About Mega.
Okay, so Ntino, say no. What VVIP for? GPRT for true drivers, no, a China no mice and penfice, one more from Ntino, one more there, one more to say Dogobi no abe.
Well, China, but the war from now, or more true drivers, no cotton of Muma. Minister of Road and Transport, a catch like you say, I'm not only station, match Omano. And then I'm not the one who give you on penny form, say, a better of my young champion, penny be better of him. So, I'm going to say a small chap penny. And I'm more than petrol of him 50%. Marco question my say, I put for message match home, no mocha. Of a baby, I don't know.
And to say no, open said, then I'm mobile, I say, yes, said the bear, Mumfa Mupim. And to say they're okay, and to say they're okay.
Yeah, I have to finish station 24 hours. Sabana, and you tell us in the fish my food now, my phone, now, but because I give food, I pass on the board in the air. And you have to finish station 24 hours. The petrol no walk cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No new lot of labor. Intimacy, but the back for so 1, 2, 3, because there's a food no, and this one is supposed to pay.
But Equono Mondoso, Intibia, all 2 them were make a free GPRT for day.
Oh, we are making, we are dear bay. That was a motor fuel, Ubiadi. That was a motor fuel. But and the Toyota I could do 1.5 billion. Omuna Ubiadi.
But Quakwe, some more quiet, more fast, Motana say, Namuna Madriaco Bankroom, no matter, I shan't tell.
What the mega?
Meton Kabaku.
They are quite fast. Now, all of the committee, 15 February, as you say, you. And I had the reason if you 40 and as the young now Minister Mechan budget. I feel road and transport and social office the young. It's not a CCRC said that then it's not penny for a G and one. Kabadis happened when you share the 12 to baby. But from 15th January, Ebepim and 17th March, Panidia Tasayon.
The way a protest increase, a protest into Moana.
Protest as such as the Wadaroma.
Sir, more diary, Sir Penifania, and Timo de Mracham, I am what
that be young family. Now, obey Jumaba Pon about what you have raised, not scaling out the corner being Coboyraco, Manus, then I bear.
It's not, and I make us say, and then I make sense what you say. You will quite fast for you, Nelson Penifua, and hide any one bay.
Yea, the concern for question Mamma Road and Transport Minister Bar. A lonely station, I saw my chair Davers no. Yes, sir.
Momo, they are not different, a woman a day.
Yeah, they are different. The woman say, I bump and vocal. Where the Omuko office. And minister so ni ho tio we omoko na minister no mu di hard and see and no mo adom pekoto ro femu and oja police force omoko chiom na nam hard and see a minister no na what to fool mu and maintenance na ma me percent na mfanto ro femu a wo si da bi di hard and see o was also be kan we ye Ghana na be hu sa de we ya mpedifo mu ensanodwuma fo a kasa so be kan we wo ba se ni sa butre ni biem se paniato petrol Ti e ko umpan for no matters for all thank you. Dabi. So mo because they say for ko mu tuma, o mo kan che David. Ko for bra se kai ba tu for my announcement. No be we say ba tu for.
Mo ba ma de nya sa.
Oh, say the line na dey dis no. So mo tu for am to aso prenum. Ye se be to the new increment baba. Sa no mo tu so prenum a ye so che the new.
E ko fa pinche ba. Se se a ye ka say mo clients na ye fruit mo ka say. Say Kasa yanzu ya to baby say ntum ne ntua na pinche ne Kasa mo anu makofa ba ne be chimpanimfo na mo kan say
azamba na okay
de me kan say ana oti ase na onyin
ebi si ye no ye chimpanimfo
oka friend
concern no true divers etu na de dia no to ro fem ne be chimpanimfo debi yanchi penifo sa that time na ne penifo enye
okay
tie nyina yeko
kwa ku ba tenya bisa
abadisa ba de mo no ese mo defense and to femi mebwa tie nyina yeko ne sa memo mu siro kra
ese akwa omo ne yen ana
de akra de weisha demonstration ya babam
ese akwa omo ene yen sa na akoyen
o za na yeko no
that's on your Kasa. Kwaku Boateng.
Jago Bonjira.
Ekatama Alliance Drivers Association. Kobi.
Nkomo die. Unse wa bre pa.
Ma bre.
Because nkomo no me Kwaku Boateng me yonko ba me nten nkomo na se.
O se o ma anya dia.
Because ade no wo say in taxes as nkomo we ya die. Aban we ba ye no we fi ha bi free so. We events about could be free. And as a group, you push. Said the Bay, I'll bet you the actual minister now on the Quacodim Commonia Santis to be. Now, I say, or Matasuketua, na taxes be breed as also intimate machine to a dear moi. Me who connection because
Vinin I sa lazy approach. I the era governance muno and also so can home and near maybe no more. Yenya kukodro ye low hanging fruits etete dodo taxes no fu the idea will be abeto nti yemfa nkoguso eno ne ebenya ne ntem saa ne ma no ya nhwe ne antimi anhwe kwan befa so a ye besesa ne because we have to be innovative
nti I think that I was saying innovation
I was saying innovation about governance
prior to elections no san komo we ba ye dia mamamfo kire ya se e ma ye hu die ye betime ye free so ama see ye sa anyama ni nyina free so abema ahyentu abo ne sa anyama na perform but ye gana towards
the argument most of the times esa kokko say so what compensates the win for what makes up for that
yes
and I make say ye low hanging fruit tete dodo o we the head and fruit the head and nipa
but nipa no kasa asem na na pato we bizan say ye mfa sa tax ne ba no na ye nti kuruma Naniete, Vanuatu.
0200854255. 5 callers, na afeya transi edi en common. Matisse Obu Amano. Hello. We're free so 0200854255. 0200854255. We say they made one say at the end of the day, the Obi one so be akakofroka. You say alliance for say atum. You say major alliance for fair no. And omni ada na kufa pinchen aba. I think something should be done about it. And how should it be done so that it doesn't appear as if and also pinchen no so the pinchen ba. Obi wa man so hello.
Mebra Penny Pato.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Uniana ni Michiawone, Mr. Doyosin.
May I see it too?
Edma Pamoye, a Chairman MP, Honorable Sadem Afino, MP for Amasan constituency. Papa, a real interview by Bakumi Numiansa, yet see me now. The last person who quite as a boating out Kasai. Put in a Kasa na. Ose yato enyememu yatumu ba kumienu enumu a wo mo so betum yate so a wo bete so but all kasa no engineer amount evidence a enyema yatumu nti a wo mo so den etum but other previous wo mo wo di kasa ni obi a kire o process na wo mo di tumu no any difference aba any de aba ena wo bi sa ne se enti se eba sa na pinten ba what dey o kan or say that for now woman concerned driving way for no etu mu no ye woman den nti say nti den na beba they say sani awo kan no politics na wo kan but in your course of system na woman nti na wo di akire na me nim ne ka nka wie be ko no ko mani
Gawa kofro no is untua na dan pinchen
na dan piti because based on one kasa no eye ya obi na ode ya ade no enya dia enikan ya de say sana system no nye based on kasa no enti me kan ka wi makwa kwhwe ne ka afro na kasa obaji me 2 cedi na se minim say 150 pesos na ya hwe de ebesi so ya say enti wo ma yin 92 man na awiesu ye fre yes, guarantee one time no almost for quite for this way in 2 hours.
That's it. No common. Matilda say a chichi said some.
Much chigalam say a chichin for 50 near
6 your friend saying excavators no matter with the motion.
Still na me guswa ewa twin AI.
Me ba chodini fa kwa be free.
Me be gentry, me kasa free abokobi.
Gentry too.
My dinner abokobi.
Gentry too.
Now me so me a taxi driver.
Now don't go ben.
GPRT.
Okay. Anytime we down to no.
It's a kind of one kasa and me
okay.
And lórí tẹ bu ọnu kọsùn sáà ẹ̀ma ẹ̀dwuma no so ẹ̀ba fam ọ̀hún eti fuel no bu ọnu ẹ̀hyẹ́ da nkọsùn sáà because ẹ̀dí ọkasa ẹ̀kyerẹ́ yìí kasa yìí adìẹ yìí fuel no yẹ tọ́ na sẹ́ ẹ̀kọsùn baako mmienu mmiɛnsa enum ọ̀nbẹ́tu fuel so a ẹ̀nkọsùn ẹ̀fọ́ mọ́m na mi ń sẹ́ aba fam kakra na ó bẹ́ẹ̀ gyina so sẹ́ ọmọ tu lórí fẹ́ mu ẹ complete so many ọkọ driver for na ha gbin enti mo twa number ìfẹ́ ní mi wọ station yẹ gani yẹ kura di yẹ ntí bìbíà kura sa àmọ́ pé àná ìwé yẹ tv fúra nà bẹ́ẹ̀ nti ẹ̀yẹ nùkúrẹ́.
Yo yàtẹ̀ aka 3 callers na ẹni mi bi di nkọmọ. I can't just 3 callers. This is the 3rd caller. But you didn't fuck with free.
But I'm free. Kumasi patasi.
Yo, near Frost saying. Hello, near Frost saying.
Mensa Philip.
I just say it too.
They only say, me susu ase bi hu keke. Who say Ghana hano? Ghana hano. Omo ba. Aban bia ba atru na wo se eya de ahia fo nyina yusu ayade a hiafo nyina yusu enso aban no ntwe na adwene nkoso oba ana mi si hospital mi yesei sesei akufo adoso osi katiga wansi awie we be osi baabi ankramofo ekomaka so mbedo yo mi wa no so patro boarding e wo Ghana ko bia patro foma na hiafo fom nyina woto mu
ntu suggestion ne say nka suggestion ne say omunya ne say
nka omunya ne say Ghana ha no because yade na obi ba yade nyina adwendwene na manipa yade ba hospital adwendwene ho kire na manipa yade e ba hospital
ka patro bo no omunya ne say
omunya patro bo no omunya enema ne omu nema bia ebe ma patro aba fom Ghana se patro ba fom Ghana
na suggest say nka omunya dan
me suggest say enema kitinkiti bo Ghana ha omu ya wa ban mu a wo mu ankasa wo mu su sika de ye wuhia so ta se ye wuhia eti sa na ma no wo di wura patro nu na aba fom ama sebi ka prate wo mu a eni bie ho ato wo mu a nka sa yade wo so bi si hospital ko ga ma ya ho kire na ma yade adwedwene na ma yade ba eti me suggestion no Ghana
ma te patro ntumu nyina akofa how ni bi ba kuma ya de ni sa na ma
yes ni nyina kofa bi ba because obi koto board na board anya bi anta oba fie nyina wo dwendwene
Aja Philip Bensa azono cargo bi o de kwa dwendwene mu do pa said o cargo ya betre pacho odi ni fa kwa free we last part one caller. What need they not drop? Governor Academy.
And I'm a guy, so Ninsem no can a serious pa. No, say, Sanka yitimi, etu on Tokrubi no Mexicano for no nine kaya the says cana. Yajina, Petru. Aha, okay. One so I
didn't fuck one free.
If you are
now, a frost say,
it's a
Martin, you too.
Miss Martin, I care on me say, put to no high crack. Put to Mutuma, you could make Yashi. It is better than some woman in court, put to no Naja, Mumwa, and so I never put the Chupi at Yay. A Comac Academa. You know me and Mike Malcolm is speaking at Intimatia. It is better than a motion at Petuno and from Kaka and mine. Masterman.
Very crowd. Me da CP and wadwonche last caller. Hello.
Yeah. Macha offer me ato me free chairman.
Ato you.
Yes sir. Masa enyama record no it's like ikono why they free for all. Obia mo penoye. The politicians need to take advantage of us. One person wants there what two associations to support themselves. After most of the filling stations in our Ghana on Wanza. Police stations no one in wonder, and the trucks in Adina wonder. Into the moment about to petrol no offer to Obia. These politicians they don't respect Obia. The drivers and so on your fault. Sometimes we take advantage of it, but politicians here they are the causes. No, country no cheap. Obia mopen oye. This will go on forever until we get being as a sub and someone be leader of this country. No, only a duck. Thank you.
Crash radio on Piazzamu. Yoko Fassa Sabron Samum no me but with the road. Hey, sir, I home mate. But it's a Sabon Sunday, I'm pet.
On this note, yes,
yeah, for a bit to the party. So, maybe I can't
on this note, yeah, it's easy for George Nash to chow. Chow. I say, search engine. Fufrobia, my friend Google. A new search engine, that's it.
You're afraid,
Said George Nash. What did they say? They're wired. One who are no, I had Cherry tennis ball, one cherry tennis ball. Come back to racket. One cherry tennis ball. Anyway, George, baby, I will be a chow. Of your bed, Daniel Wabba. se yedane ho ba se dem di ka kache no ye be di nkomo ya eho ehia papa because na no na me no na net ya ne kan na NCC for me Joanna Mpoma Nkanta Deputy Director National Commission for Civic Education Greater Accra Regional Office yeah obeba betena sisi ana ya na di nkomo yedane ho ba pe ya ne nkomo no ene de be hihye so enko ba bia.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
Please, next time, can you put it in a dustbin?
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'll not do that again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Girl, how are you? I've really missed you.
I've missed you too.
So fabulous. I know, right?
Thank you. Auntie Naya.
Yes, dear.
Uncle Kofi.
Yes, dear.
All you've been teaching me about sanitation, I've been teaching my friends at school, and it has been absolutely great.
Really?
Wow.
That's a great impact you're making now.
Sure. Keep it up, girl.
Okay.
Sure.
Auntie Naya.
Yes, dear.
I need to tell you something.
Go ahead.
If we want to be successful as a people, we need to be aware of the importance of sanitation.
That's true.
That's true. You're right, Amma. You're right. That's true. Naya, do you know sanitation is so important and crucial in our society?
Yes, Kofi, and I thank God for K Sanitation IQ, which you can also just say KS IQ. It's an important show that you don't need to miss it.
Kids Sanitation IQ. That's a great show. I understand the show has been designed for the kids to educate the public on some special sanitation categories.
I know, right? And I learned they will also educate the public on sanitation for environmental and community development.
I also understand they would educate the public on sanitation for educational development.
Wow.
Yeah.
Education, you say?
Oh, God.
Wow.
Right.
It is amazing. They also have sanitation for health development.
Oh, health
and
development.
Sanitation for corporate.
Corporate and health, Nana.
Don't play.
This one will intrigue you. I understand this kids will educate the public on sanitation that benefits the needy.
The
Isn't
needy,
it
you
amazing?
say?
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh, God.
Don't miss this
You
show.
don't have to miss the Kids Sanitation IQ show.
To participate in this contest, please call 0209 300 300 0209 300 300 for an audition. Don't miss the KSIQ show. Be there.
.9 FM, your original FM, Sansona original television, and I feel original 91.9 FM on Facebook, no original TV Ghana also on Facebook, no so eguso emiri kwaku owusu ajei pato me Joanna Mpoma Nkanta oye Deputy Director National Commission for Civic Education NCC Greater Accra regional office or no and you know ebedin komo na ebe NCC for adwuma omo pa wo hwe we aban free ho a na adwuma ba kwa ya na du tembe 30 nkofo bo omo chipa NCC for and the entire ya nkofo bo omo chi nse omo si na bi no wo so omo hwe na omo chirichiri mu e de e kire yan ya na omo adwuma no ne nkan kono omo ehunu ni but the minim yeah sometime be some so aban ye di obetimi aye say resources say na e form nti enfe no ntum ye di ka tie no de atare dan ansan ye be hye nkomo no asma mo akwa ba bibi aboko de
erade adomo de
che say odo abeka ensa ene modwuma pa nkasa pa ene say NCC for
nya be mama me ma wo han na me nchia wetie for so a ewie omanya mre a omode omafidie ato original TV na mpese omutie yenkomode bi me de nchia fi yempan for ho e de bre obi bia
je omoso
ne ho ne say ye can say National Commission for Civic Education eye oman no mra no eye emrakuni ni ma ye constitution ma ye ho kwan say yen chirechire amanfo won asede eni ni a won so ohia se oman no ye ba ema ankrankran bia e wo oman ni mo
okay so nema mienu yen timamufo no
mo akasa mo asede
ana de wo se oman no so
ye mamo eno ni ye kan se right je se no de ye wo
de a wo so
oman no ye mawo
ana ye so
ye wo wa femu de ena ne ye wo soso nya wo soso esesa wo ye ma oman no so oman ba
ti o responsibility
sa
ana oman no so
rights esesa wo nsaka
ti ese oma ayonko ben na dom ntem right and responsibility
right ne say obia wo ye nipa ya bo no bibi wo ho a esesa wo nya wo abrabo ma abrabo na wie peye ebi ne sen esesa wankasa wonkwa ye bo ho ban enti na abibia ye say esesa police for e bo ho ban e bo ye ho ban enti se ye say hwe say wotena se wonkwam nyame na de nkwa na chew enti se ye bo ho ban ebi wo ho so eti say mofra or omo right ema or right obi o yare kwara no on the right ena sabi yenuanom omodi dem omo so omo right obi a wo man mu bia nti bibia ye wo oman nipa due bia wo man mu bia ese ye hwe se eniema bi wo ho a won sakeka ebi ni say mofra omo right ni bi ni say ese ma no ho kwan no ko school ese ma no ho kwan na onya apomudene anase onya apomuden sua bia obetisa no ho fa no a obetimi akohwe na apomuden no eho bible ebi nso ne se etese ye hwe se awofo epe ba bia odi ne ti beto aduane a obedi ensu a obenom atade a obehye enti ese oman ne hwe se ne maame ne papa ede ne ba wiase no saa ne ma we nyina omo ye omasede no man nso so de asede wo mu se saa schools na etese abofra ne kono wono nso so wa provide facilities no enti sakola ne be ko school a potemu bia na ese hwe se ye si school dan wo ho na maame nso ahye ne ba say etese school no oye den okọ esan se oba na nko school aban wo ho kwan se o hyew na odo oba no ekọ school esan se ode eho niema akade a etese emama abofra no school kọ no mu aye ne mbre no na o kese wa ma etina manfo se school ni bibi ni ho a na manfo pia aban se school dan ni ha kese aban ni etese ono no de si ho na ansa na awofo no so ahwese ne ba no beko
nti mu de hin na wo ne yonko is it right na wo responsibility and our responsibility na wo right
o say right na human yenye nipa ya said ye say yenya na wo nipa no ni ho a wa said ye nsusu ntemenye eti wo hwemu a akoye te say akokọ ne sa sesi a ise mini ho a responsibility bi en ho say responsibility no wo ho de a when human being na so saa de no ye na human being na so just right no etitu ni
kwan be no mfa so boa wo mo say there na because say if man responsible. Metumra me boa.
Aye, and ye beba.
But manya me writer. They also mamina right in the ontumra.
Near Hesso, yo, or ma when you're right, till I may say, or no swatomra. It's a make catcher or say. So one first school dino, ma, miss you, I'm fetched a chair for me. I'm funny, I can't dear come home. They say textbooks. And near my Hesso here, nor their school hall. Teacher would be say, Seb your mom did them. School now was in a cell multimina access to school
access.
Sir, it is any man when you say, you wanna catch them and say, me buy ya, Seb you, what did they mean? Change them in finding school now, any at the end. Ne right no. What's it so? But what
is nature say? I was a me fan me sit down. I was a media baby, Obia, Sebi, no one teach me a big wheeling.
Ah, it is something I say, maybe I high a second floor. Sebasa moon in left. I be pajami, Sebia made them, I did my frabas or that is a moon person me. Mamma, Mamma, I'm much my baha, and I mean some pie be and my same be and pesa mixture. My dream chile and pesa me did to Jano. My mamma is Aquanian, I'm a man to me and farmers and my mamma to Jam. Meanwhile, me want the right to information. No, mamma,
so be. And yet, interesting. And in Nipano, I didn't be see horse or yet provided man microphone more right. When you're responsible enough for writing them.
Emma, Entina has a Entina see a shenakana, TNCC for your human.
Until was
I say, you have said democracy now, yeah.
No, was a see dying. O see school dying. No me in your school near friends, and yet Udim says up anyway, and yet they are shedding Sasa also here. No one, yeah. And I'm a found this.
And until I walk to say, until on mine be a yesia, yes, your Ministry of Education. Ye will have until Umbers a crabate be our will be our responsibility, so provided for the state. It is a Minister of Health, and I say, me fancy Ghana Health Service. And I'm a Ghana Education Service. Anya na famudie. Amwa me ye nya niema eni ho. Ebe mani pananya apomudene anase school nwetimi akobia. Eno eye adwuma omanye omadwuma. Eti wo utimi sa. Eti esa ye na emamufo na ye ema yetimi ka ho asem se. Ye pade we eni ho.
Nti se enti
doctors eni ho. Nurses eswate. Ye ohun nti wo oman ba no, what the say? A right into no, so to make one.
Yet, Wabra Wunsru.
There be
with
so can, what did you know, Emrasona, what they can say, Mranis say. So I say, Emrano, I can say, Mama, ye way, Namoma, ye way, Namoma, ye way. It is Emrano, not and where you man, yet you man to call directive principles of state policy. All these objectives and principles are there, clearly stated.
Right, so, family free. Family free directive principles of state policy. Although for say not come see me babe Bobo Uncrofano near for me be na ya pre justiciability of that directive principles of state policy. Because Untimin can say Nanado administration did not provide this intimidating court. And all cast of baby say, I was so yeah, mammy also criticize enabling environment, mammy. One yet intimidating court.
And to say a better education rights, a better cultural rights, a better economic rights. And rights meaning now directive principles of state policy. It is a basse, be between Womua, and no now would so. Now, dear Cassa, as you may see. We are manifesto, and answer we are policies, no, and somehow can ye be near. And your constitution is so can say, and our council so baby ye say. It's yes, yeah, as I say, you push you, none ya wakan. Say, oh, one more day, and I want to cast some more.
Oh, no more, some window of opportunity. And one more day. So, only one day. There be one more day, or find your befaso, and the Akama, what ya wants to say. Onya koye nanso so ahode yeso de ye nini ho o kirekire we mu a ye ni pa yeso so ya wa kama yeso so yate ase na emom se ubeka se unka ho hwe o kan you but unka ho hwe ye kan kora wumia de a na che se waye wadwe se ubu ani eguso
nanso so emra no so say esese ye hwe say kwan bi so say yesi kasam ye ba economic na yesi kasam betutu ye nti se me di dwa na me dwa ne nkose na ese dwa ne kwa ese mitimi mahu se ntoto ye be na wo de egu akwan mama me a se ba se bia me
ye adwadefo ya enim say wo Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning ono no also toto man bibia ekose de ose ko na bia trade for
trade for ebia me ye export bi
ebetimi asore ne aboy aboso aboko jan ko mo
there be emra ne makwan say ye wo ho kwan say obia wo ye demonstration obia obetimi aye but obewura adwuma mu ho say bia wo ne ma nko say eye ntotoye enti wo ne wo bedi kan adi nkita ho nse ne abi na wo ne transport union ni kasa yi enti ntotoye be na mo ye yansa na mo de aduru ba bi amadu say me te say me obi say ade na prekope mo pese mo to ehenti ade mu entotoye be na mo ye mo tena ase mo ne hwan mo net tena ase nti e bi a mo ne o matena ase o mama mo deadline bi o mo ntimi ye meeti mako second mako third enti ese mo ye sheki wo mo kakra ana ye kenya o mo no mo pagya o mo ho enti e bi anu na na afi na na eduru ho but untimi free prekope say yo ye mo ka ase ye mo ba ye ho badwodwo ye enti no se chinchira chenye de ko jambo ye ti da bi ye abotre ye ne nti ase say ye
do you think say binim say mo kwan bi am fa so a measure deficit wo nkrofo nima wo munim enim lack of knowledge of their rights and responsibilities more kwan bi am fa so measure deficit
no kreni wo research department na research department no adwuma omo ye ne do so papa enti bibi ti se ne awo kan ombetimi aye hwehwemu ehun se amanfo se omo right no omo nya ne papa
but they don't even
know
then
so say afrobarometer omo nyina ebinom ye hwehwemu ade niema bi betudwa se ne amanfo kan se omo sika sem nko ye nyina megedi se nkofo ye hwehwemu ato but se NCC ankasa de be ye hwehwemu sa de head office na ye omo responsibility about say ye researcher now omo de about down to yen.
So it means that the National Commission for Civic Education has a research department. Also mamu data.
Sir.
Na mo gina so de.
Ye economic data to send ya wo pen on ye data ye nyina ye on matters concerning Ghanaian citizens, especially during elections. Ye be na man for per se abanya obeba no obe.
Na me can say because now maybe that's a question on purpose. Now me trying the follow up about say enuntino say because say it me hunu say nipa no enim ne right. Ana say nima onim ne right ni nim asemo na fe ye hunu de nti anema bi a ACTBC because we did say moto no officer I thought obi timi ya ade bi wotena ho abebusa say ade ni 3 ni ho ana because nipa no wotimi say oni nyina so bia anko de be side ba wonim so onim nyina so ana say wote ho aye ame de ade bi adi no enka obetimi aye hu bibi so fo say oya ho hwe enye enye worrying
ne ho ne say NCC no say ye wo enkrabata ochese man no mensin bia mu ye wo
yes
ene ye san wo mantem bia mu na ye adwuma ye no ye kire wo say se bibi wo ho a eye wo wasede esese wo kokoye bibi wo ho so uhie se aban edema wo ma won saka eti ye de ye nhye da nye research say all right no what you ase ana won ti ase ana say o responsibility no what you ase ana won ti ase ye nye ye head nye research say ye pese ye hu say ni panim o right ana na ye ne say ye nam bodawro say ana ye ka kira manfo say esese wo hu say o your mind ba wasudie nie wasade ye hesa wo ye ma o mind ni na ne wo so esese wo je free o mind ho ni eti ye she da enye
question no bisa bia na dem person na bisa no say moye dey na moye dey ene measure modwuma amoye se moye ni ya na amonye ni moye dey na measure
no kreni ye dialogue series bi na dialogue series no ye ya ye no at the national level inti na te say bi susu ama ba hai radio stations ama for be frefre inti be hu say ama for fra ama for sense for bi ama ya de mu ye adwuma na emuma say ye boa mo na adwuma no etimi kon kan ya na etimi ye sei
na me kan boa no wan de ma but mo no de jamu to oye mo adwuma na be kan ne be kan ma mo moa no ya na ma
eti ebi na mo de ya betina ha ya mo pese ye nsoso ye de to amanfo anim say anya wonkwa wasede no enkwa ne hia wososo wodi a esese wososo onya firi oman no ho eti wenum ye kwan ya ye fa so a ye de ya amanfo ate niema bi wenum bi ase eti se wote ase a na se na wunnimu a obesore se na wunnimu nsoso ena na wate adan so a ye be kenya wa ma wa huni a wasede he so enti wontina ho ma obi tiatia wo fa ahodie na wo no so eti ye de ye hye wo kran na ya hye wo den say wo ho right say wo gyan we ena wo so wo responsibility say wo so ye bibi say e ma wo man eti ye de akyerɛkyerɛ no na ye kyerɛkyerɛ na nea wonim so no a onye na sɛdeɛ no ya kyerɛ ne sɛ wo bu nhyehyɛdeɛ no a wo no so a nsunsuanso a wo ho e de ma wonie
nti o hwa mo baabi a o ti sesi a no o hwa motimi de wose mo ye se NCC no motimi aye
no kra ni nyame anim ni bibia men tena ha medwa menum ana sa me metena ha me kanfo me ho ye se nkyene kanfo no adwuma bia se se NCC ye hyehyɛ die bia ye de ahye nsase ye nye ene nia parliament and ma ye nsa ye mfa nye nka ye de ho bia no ye boye ho modern say ye beye ya femu de
mo niema minu se mo bo mo ho modern say mo beye
sa
na mo wi a so are you convinced say my
ye boye ho modern say ye beye na ye convinced say adwuma so aye bia no so esunsun so a eba abonten no e kire say ye adwuma yi
nti mo hu ni say Ghana for ni mo rights
Ghana for ni mo rights any o de say aye tie say aye for in na
how do you measure the deficit
entina deficit ya adwuma no enipa bebre nte ye nka nya sa na pa kire enipa bebre ate ye nka nti ama make kire say ye wo Omanu bebia
as NCC no and they popular
bebia ye education no I am see bebia ye wo bia education na corona na ye nyina ye bibia ye wo bia program guide the head office ba no eno na ye nyina ye apart from eno kura na adwuma foforo bia person ne nkofo foforo etimu apa na mo collaborate na mo ya na mo partner with other development agencies and state institutions
on a scale of 1 to 10 no am I saying
make me aka say ye adwuma 8.5
8.5
yeah
really
yes
wow enti mo chefa wo democracy ni good governance mo saying
ye de beka say adwuma ye chefa ewo mu no esopa yi esan say ye adwen say se wo hwe efi say de 1992 constitution ba ye na ye adwuma he say ye bo constitution ho dawuro de dodo na ate say ye no ye gusu a ye na ye dodo no so esan say ni adwuma ye no ate say ye bo ho dawuro ye da adwuma enye
tete mi say chire
aha
adwuma am di kan so ai teacher na wo chira de a ye o ye ne afre bibi lesson note o chire de o shed di kan say afre bibi previous friend relevant previous knowledge o share chire de na me fo say na nkofo no any man intimate gina so de chire de actually no wo gina de wo gina o core point na o chire every and why evaluation do you do that? Do you do evaluation?
Yeah evaluation
so because that is what is going to let you know whether they are wo chire no nipa no ahunu ampa enti good governance ni democracy ne papa mu ne away because ni nsunsanso no de moye no ne verdict no nsunsanso a ibenya ewo yen dada what you see a democracy ne said ye governance sikoso ewo Ghana ha no is that 8.5 no Is that the result of 8.5?
No, we say 32 years ago, I the constitution by NCC, ya famu dear. Esan say, can no ye hear say abantugu no. Ya church a man for say me who say abantugu no emoyen. A man for enso ate ehun say amantugo no eso emo ani ensunsuan so papa bia wo yen so enti ye be pese ye be koso e de constitution oh nipa so obehu obi say nipa bi say e pese omo ye atu abangu ne de titru ye nim say ye wo extremist bia omo do omo adwen ne say ye violent into omadwuma ne so be keka nkofo ti abonu ana omo hye nkofo putupa na omo ye enyema basa ye wo man mu omo nyina ye engage sa group ni nyina nti ye wo bibia ye frɛ no extremist groups are ye meet in the northern sector even now ye they are Greater Accra nyina because any person tokro bia mu timi din sabon.
How and when do you do that? Because
they say I part of our programs.
And then focus are entering.
Oh, papa, and you know, I'm so follow your name. Cry. Say, I will follow your programs, sir. I what our social media handles now. But we say NCC for in all the regions.
Okay.
Yeah, born your home more than say to trust somebody. And more mining question.
I may say, which minimum tier for your democracy, any good governance,
say you can't democracy. And no actually and say, ya to say, ye the constitution and now emrakuninim, yajiatum. Yen ananum legitum 1992, and never seen a yet so this our fourth Republican constitution, and a boy and bra. Yes, and no actually, and yen fasoa, yen femu.
So this is democracy.
It's democracy, no. Yes, and no. And actually, and say you were multi-party system. Your man who can say Obia Timmy Cote a formal association of political party. 80 political parties ye will be. Ya dear to me say you better aba. Nay na ye your man ben penny. I'll be the yeso. Ye in fact what you can be so and for be missy. Ye na ya dear to me says I can ye be fast in Ukraine 2024 ye na ye call abato also. Emma soon so aba.
More counting as part of your gains, say, Obi to say, a cradonco when you're baby, ako, Timothy political party.
Papa, ye kunu, ye son a juma or ye.
One fact
to cross or your bar. I would be seen Nenisu say, obey ye bibia man mine. 80 political party, dear. Say electoral commission, Emma or Mo approver, say be a walk. Onyema odi tutu akwam nyina wagiatum enti obetimi abegina ana obetimi ye de waka omo obetimi agina amiyato on so aba eti wo hwemu a ono ye de ne kan omo obetimi agina amiyato no so aba na chete na ne hyehyɛ egu akwam nyina wo ye de sane na sede sane na se wo ye ne pepe na wo hwemu a
that's your credit, that's the credit of
oh ye adwuma ye de ye adwuma ye mfa ho akwa ye ho kora.
All right, so you fe ye share good governance and also ye there.
Na ye kan good governance ene say oman no enhyehyeye ayedi egu akwan mu ema ne manfo no emanfo no esomfa sode a omunya ema omuho etom ema omuho edwedwe omo ema omunya asomdwe ema omutimi ko omunyuma so eti se wo beye won hyehyeye nyema nyina yie ama manfo a odi won so no ehu se enhyehyeye a ya hyehyeye gu ho yidie ama ye ho dwen asum dwen yetimi ko ba bia epese ye kokoba asum dwen mu ban bo wo ho
enti sudie da mo so sem betete nkrofo a omu no omu bu oman no se omu betimi anam omu so am ye good governance ana
no kreni yes ye fa no 2002 NCC for ye dwumadie bi say enam say empanyimfo bebre anyin deda tade bi wo ho de tu panyimum bi adwemu a den say obefa enti ye fa mofra wo school ya form civic education clubs enti mofra ne de ye di wura omum fi omonkola bre ya mu say ansana obi bia be ye oman bapa wasede ye say wo ye
ndi ya
It's well when you there be well when you so a 1 year yedemo. It's also yet so we be an cannon now when you be a man church woman. The said I can write yes to swap it. And I said deficit ben ho. Near honest said send ni pan when yes I when yano samre noa. Ye were quite honest so ye one. I'm honest when was sir near one mrakuni ni mo wa. It's yet been sorry to a bengu keke.
This part the whole kind is here. So papa be free so abana because people keep complaining. And it's not only subsequent abasin kunyina. Timamufo tokoso kasa de aban ye nenye.
Nia aban ye enye na chese o follow nia ekoso adanse ordinary di echire. Obi wo ho mfa na ni echire o. Nia obi aka no onye nhwehwemu. Enu nti na ma ye chire say misinformation, disinformation, malinformation. Ye church aban for say enko social media so en follow bibia keke. Bo modern answer de kodi obe verify. Sa asema nipa ne dia beto ho, asema se dia beto we. No kra ni ampa na cause obi wo ho a opese wo say obi opese ogu obi adwuma obi opese oka asem tia obi enti esa wo so ye nhwehwemu ansa na wo so wagye asem no edi na wa ma meka asem ankonya asem enu nti na ye saa enche kire ne say ema obi en to adwen asem bi nto wadwen mu ema wo so nkokoka bi na wo so spread bad news.
Sa munhuru sa ohaw no e wo man no mu sesen enyini anase sote malinformation, misinformation, disinformation, and all these things you talked about. Enyini e wo man mu anase sote
no kure ni say eso nteye esan se de bia be ko social media no asem foforo da ho asem foforo nso e da ho bia no enipa anya nhwehwemu nia otiye no ohun ya America so omusa se fihin se ekohin se bahin ono so se ne minsa kan de a asomesi osogie enti nia ye ne se ye bo ankofo ama omahu se wo se bibi da baabi a hwehwem wo se bibi da baabi enka bi to bo ase manya ho ntiase nya ho nimde kenkan krowan kata na hwesa asam no sana netie ana obi na di bi ka ho ana obi na eyi bi afiri mu ana obi na okama na yede ama wasuma ya wode
eno as a subject no mo score say
enti eno as a subject ne de in fact ye yire ho ye in fact ne say 7 de ye wo
eh mo de
ye boy ye ho modern pa isan say
say no say ya no nkrofo ye ne mo because so social media
so ye say anya dia wo kan ye so obi ajai nya ye kan ye na ma na jai o just obi wo hokwa de ye kan no kora wonte obi won so awatin so se nia me ya na meye on say ye woni pa bi wo ho a ote ho lo ya addicted to phone enti bi media no social media so aye ne de to tena so a
eni sunsanso
e wo sunsanso ankasa
sunsanso no okay ekotia wo a wo ye sa no ana okay so it's obvious sense sunsanso no ekotia oman no nyina
ebi kotia oman no ebi kotia ankrankra ebi baby a wo dey fa no say ye media house bi na pesa ogu ne hufia media house no so ne nkofo na ye adwuma wo ena obi so dia eti say bia okasa tia no a na wo anye nhwehwemu a wa amoa wo mo
how do you see this new challenge I can't want them to say I think the AC on social media because these days will be funny phone per TV station or microphone or be in a radio station. They can say whatever they want. Or you know, your friend is saying internet so. And in sa we are saying umra no nru ho kese. Because
I say you were global matter was
because so you cannot be a NC kind of saying NCA National Media Commission. Intimate country be or any internet we say ma closing it down.
They only
so how do you see that challenge?
Because we say
no by
yeah binya hu ne say anyema bi a mema kwesian hu ne say say obi the information beto baby na ɛyɛ ade a egu obi ho fi a nipa no otimi siw nipa koro
okay
ɛna ebi wɔ hɔ nso so a nia ɔde asɛm na kɔto no wotimi kɔ ka kyɛn sɛ ɔnkɔtwe asɛm ne nsan enti betimi akɔ any of these telcos companies now ne ɔma akɔ na ɔma pull it down that particular information or the better ho
telcos and some that because of
there be aware the international idina omuntimi but MTN telecom new adini nyina no telecell ni adini nyina utimi ko hu omum pulling it down
so there was internet
no so no but senia international one no international one na eco global we ni de very difficult say obetimi anya access TikTok obenya TikTok obenya hwan money ade no de enye easy sa information so anya trend ekọ akire so pa enti ne ye ba manfo kokọ say wohu a enko ensa posting for ma
but I think say yekoye nimi mun church no ebi e betra adru sa level say kwan a obetimi afa so I report those issues on the in those virtual worlds. No, when I first I better report to my WhatsApp for. When I first I better report to my TikTok for. I think there be a more are you not?
Me sure say communication, Ministry of Communication, no be take some of these actions. As say, will be the information be better be. Platform to be na unu say ade na ode kono nyina information defamation of character it's a basa na me sure say ebia omom ye involve no ebetimi Ministry of Communication no ankasa yen ya ha no ministry na asem na me maker ebia Africa omo obibi a omo so betimi aye at the regional level and ebia ebekwa na fe other continent and so Tebia me ye sure so menya kwan bi betimi pull down some of these materials they how beba oman no aman any
civic education no
education dey na betimi aya ne say ye ka kire wo say en fa de ne nkoto ho unimu ehu ba bi efiri ba unye ho hwehwemu unimu say enokre na anye nokre asem bi wo ho ani asem bi ese nokre bi wo ho a enim enti wo no asem no wonsa kan na ebi kwa na onima kenkan na obi di ade na amane no enti ono so say oh minya ya ode ama obi eno so de ye say ignorance of the law
is no excuse
senate no enti no ense wo de say bia manya enti say me de mo koma obi oh minya mete ho na obi di wi abram enti wapia ma no de bi enya ne sa because one hwe ya wote ho ne ebabawura wo dem ne abema oso na ye de ko isan say wo ye wo say obi akire obi na obi so de ekọ na obi so de ekọ no na asam no kra ne beba beta abonte no na say nipa we ni nyina me ye sure say no kra ne beba no mu nyina betimi anya sa information say eje sa na asam no te enti eni kan kra enkofa asam no konkoto ho na wo so a won sa beka no ye nhwehwe ye mu ansa na se bibi wo hokra na pesa wo de ma obi a ye nhwehwe mu ne hu ba bi ade ne fi ne hwe ba bi a wo de ko so ba bi enso a wo de ko no so hu hia nipa na me de ko ma no ne nsa ka de no no so de beye
anyway na musasa amra nyina cyber name well so o hwe de mo bom ho modern sem beye in spite of my hoden a ewo for me na de empa na mo
hoden e wo fem wo kwan benso
o mo resources dey say sir mo na dey say mo kra mo ka so betima aboti ni maka ka
oh there be last year nyame ya dom in November mu ho no yenya cars
be
aban ho original offices in them say all regional directors and he said be our car any amount pickups ama some of the district metro directors any amount motorbikes
some
ye nyina de enkosi say 260 something nyina be
akade no amode ye adwuma no say because otina car no ekọ na akọtena ho no be hia akade bi adbe ye adwuma no
say be a fuel amede be guma na
na say materials amode be kire de also amode kire
materials I de be kire de ase hwen na ye program be to say coming next month no ye will be a FN Constitution week meaning say be a the Constitution week say no ye be here materials citizenship week celebration for our peoples in the basic schools omuna ya
ba sa materials na ba
Ebama yet for education. Say ye need for be collaborate to say yippee if you don't say education on and a fire service on bush fire ne ebia gas explosion no money at the day. Fire service for you no collaborate. Ghana Police Service be about fraud and robbery and that. So we say yeah flyers.
More budget. I feel budget sumo.
Oh, a honum de budget de ye beka say maybe what regional office ne de head office na ye budget ho nyina adwuma.
But some more input. More the big head office.
Yeah, de kone say. Boso me so a na say office quarterly bia ye program guide ba kakra o nsa beka no. Kakra me di be pia yen. Am ye sieti media ya
kakra no na munya but nya de muhia na munya. Munya kakra no.
Sa ban adwuma dɔɔso nti ni nyina de nya de a wo benya.
Nti be 20% de munya.
Obetimi nya kakra.
Nti ana 20%.
Ubenya bi.
Nti be 20%.
But ni nyina a wo de be kɔ de.
But 20% de.
kakra wo de be boa mo ato papers ato tona ne ade de kakra de ebenya bia ba me ye de aye
I like that my sign kakra na se wom na kaya ban se
na ni nyina ade aban adwuma for dɔɔso to obia benya ni nyina ade a menyini se be ye ebia ba bia soso te say education health and agric ne ade sa de ebia hondo mo de quantum no ebe kɔ hɔ ba ye
na mo a wɔse nka mo na
mba boa ni pa ya na ye de na ese kwa chire mama fo hu ni eso mo behwe de mo de abom ho ban mo kota amanie mu no ene oha mu no ye de na nentan ema ne kase sa na eso so yensa ka bi be bo mo
but I feel that you know adwuma we ya me ni se me engage ni pai me fie more than half me dia yes ade no and then time bia ye kwa ate ye pese e de somo no bebom if you say yesusu say eniema bi wo ho a nipa eya o de akokodro ye ya on che ohunu say ni kwan so wo ya na waboto ohun dem che so ohun ya nka beboa nka ebeboa ma eniema bebre be konkan a chense de esi atienti dem bia ya na misuma mo meka say aban da bia muni ha omu o ha meka ese enumi nua na no te baby out e ka se NCC for hia hoden ene de wo mu be hia de aye sa education o wo se mo de motokoso ede eye no wo hu nse na me bisa wase mi se ene ma bi no mo ekoso e bisa no se motimaso e ho na mo hu se ekoso sa how do you feel? Sometimes you feel bad, don't you?
Oh, say bi na odi me yaba haya odi achen se wanyi ye hwe ana
bi kapre
etisa na nka ye hwe se nka saban na ho odi ntumi kura amwan enso ye mu yie se ne mo nyina mo nimu na nka be pepese all the media houses no ombe engage na yetimi aboa ama nipa dodro na etie radio se kura metimi aka se wa metimi aka won kremu pa se phone is at TikTok ne hwan social media ne ade ama for ekwo mo nti na mu nyina makogu won so ahu enti ka ye cause ha radio stations nyina ne TV channels nyina mo frefren kakra de bia kakra e beka wa ha no mu pushi bi ko to social media ya amanfo a omko ho ebi beti obefa sa asem no ho hia no so spread it sanya almost spread the bad ones no come spread the good news no mom na enu mom enye ntra ha na enko nachi na nipa bebre ente yenka ente nya na sade ne nya na ono so nya ehese onya fi aban ho anase onya free oman no ho na otimi ebo ne ho ban free bibia eye abusive violence and all this e de ne be kwakoto amanie mu esanse se wonim sanyema we nyina o abuse so nimsane ma we nyina on violate so nimsane ma we nyina enema ensunsuanso edi sunsuanso bonne beba oman ne so aba ebusua mu aba ono anabra bo so ma na bra bo aye ne basa no onimsane ma we nyina anya ade a obekọ ho.
All right, I think so was a tie we
me so sana me ntimi o de ba me kisa and questions we nkwa and nkwa o say
until I share that borunte me kotu efira na ma I think so was a talk also nanka Yibinya, but rent me nanka ye be phone lines and microphone so I can't the almost say the omunim nanka I almost test I read the
ni ye busa nkofo say no press omutie yen ya de say omutie yen de asem no wa fa film na de na aboa no pa
do that we be you next week or two nti nyankopon hraw
me so me da mase be
say this be na wa asem bi etwa to apeso ka kire man
ya me pese me ka kire Ghana for ana say oman ma ama de hie say ye besere mu ni die kwan so oman na ye wo mu no emra wo mu na emra na ewo mu no NCC for ye kyerɛkyerɛ enye ni nyina na ye betimi akyerɛ enti wo so tibia na wo so de bia kaka kyerɛ wo nua sɛ ade anano me ye information ya me de kɔto abontin sɛ nte sɛ saa na me ye no ana asaba me hu ye me kɔtwa ho picture yi bibi esi eja to ha ho na de gya no to ye wonim pa sɛ wo na kɔto zigrate e de to baabi na eja to mu na eja hɔkɔɔye ɛna ɛso ensunsuanso abɛhye fie abɛhye abusua abɛhye mma ahye kunu ne yere wonim sɛ ade a wo ye nsuo ye bie nsuo no ebufa baabi ɛsɛ sɛ wo kɔ report na nsuo ni na Ghana Water Company for ebehwe na yeti anokwan na wunua no mu nya nsuo anya bi anom eti eye oman ba bia wo ya oman ba pa no wasede eye bebre se obetua woto na ye de aye mpuntodwuma ama oman no na afi community nso a wotim no waye wo so wafemu de se oman ba pa se bibi koso na enye wo potemu no mu a hwe se ye betimi aboa na ye abo ho ban na ye firi ho ntem se nkofo bi bopo wo baabi a wote a enye wo wasede se kwa kokontokwa ama oman no na emom wo kwa report ama police for na police for nso etu ho anamo abehwe se ede asomdwe beba eti baabi a wo bia woni nipa nyina ntena se wasomdwe mu bibi ekoso a emwa oman ne enkan kɔ no boayin wo amototo bola tugu basabasa ensuo ba beto hwe opotamu ye ehyewa ba pa eti moma ye ne yehu ne nya eja hyehye ewo ye potambre ne ye bro no so eja ye hyehye ni bebre no ede ehun nsem bebre na eba ye besre se obi anhwe ne ho so ye wo hiame wo hiame ena wo so esese wo so ma ho hiame se boni bi ba esese ye bo ye nyina ho ban Ghana ye nyina ye dia nti mo man ye hwe ni ye ni ba bia kɔ hwe wo man so ye hwe wabusua ye na hwe wo man na ema oman no entu pon kansa bone fa wo man ho kansa papa da bia bompa ye ma wo man na wo man entu pon na man ye oman ye ye a oso obeye ye na me kira mo
man ye ya oso be ye Joanna Mpuman Kanta the Deputy Director National Commission for Civic Education NCC Greater Accra Regional Office enone oman komane edi no Adwene Kasa Jumedi no so on original 91.9 FM and afi original TV me ba cho ebraso se yede ne kora ne sen ebeba ma di Jibril NDC ni mapa or Deputy National Director of Elections sanso ana Yawasani Tano enso so ye political analyst na fi Irasabo enso so beba beka ono so Regional Communications Director made New Patriotic Party me di kokko wo so agye pato tweme me ba sesia
him. That is a brilliant hit.
NDC, Yankopon to Mon Quanem. Me, I didn't pay only 110. Sample of my topic. Same, 2 tests, ya, you say for your cabanku and our calling your cocoa. And after 3 days, near the Kudi. 2 tests, and yet near my young yet. Constitution, on one term, almost a constitution, 1 term, 10 years. To your mamma, won't call it 10. We are 10, and then you're 3 30. Do 2 tests, and you're grown, you did the same. Your mamma, dear, or that's often was started 1 term, 10 years. To run a term. Say one we are about 10, another 1 10, 2 30, 3 term 30, who could fear no one's Bobby. Or Munya to test, yeah, the kito. I did one money and sent me ma. Oh, you know what you? Yeah, we know you what you're not chum. Ya baba ye, and you my papa say yentin, ye entertain Crawford Mama say mano, and untino, yen the kama. I didn't say to yet debate and one way in your referendum be a battle or some make catch and show me the group and what's the entry about Ghana. You better to a winnie. Ama will we never could be on such 10 years. And but 2 tests and I grown everybody, young fine Negro from Agro, who we a fine market, mobile parliament, Pomunyai, young queen.
So is your man as I didn't bear common sending us a fapala. I am some white boys, I mean, you know, be a than I have for a bit me chat, a bit me charge. And father papa man. The foot of my Ghana you to say. A friend of somebody crucial me as Antony Kumasi. And you wanted the Mikumasi for pa make us a call and no more pa. Let's say boy so Mrs. Nom Saniaman. Was a deal baby that channel I was in so. Infection baby said Timicrama or Bema Corride. It miss a one year man and a man goes at me to when so.
Ghana, your near Mabua, and you can see us so even 1% can you can see us so. Even one day, can you consider so because of say, you were near maybe to say, idea, marijuana, cocaine, sanya man, my drugs, and dear. I say you to know, I say you to know complete because you were near my boy. A Jumana and I say, I'm one day bedroom, bear 30 years, nanny penny bet me. By that time, no, the youngest age, no, bear 20, 19 years, no, Saturn one drugs na say, ain't you know. At the age of 30, 35, now why a week? Want me and yet about 35, so you're still youth. What I say? And he said, yeah, Buama, yeah, Kazana, yeah, they are finding a winning red. I best say you to know.
Yeah, a boy. I'm here, multi-pence or no. One mile, no monsa. I need to know red, which I could me no idea. You say, I don't want it. A boy, no ma, or I go cloud, no matter to the picture, fan, a boy. By Sunday, ready no. I come up. Me fabi by me am the Yamaduma. Ah, me did fan, baby. There be to me, I have me baby. There be me family limits. I'm the them. Then the other be ready in the Uchama woo. Who traveled in the woo. Ready in the Hannah Mountain, there be. At the age of 13 years, 4 million. Bakono red na bakono ma petition a omunyina nya 30 years na na begon tem nti red ni de boa
mehwe se bosume memiensani na Ewura Mahama de oye no tim se opa no kono kofie no osua bibi because se ohwe memedi misika ebo mechacha na bra se enu ko na tim nsunum no mimi lusu a o ma me bio bet se mimi wini a o se o bete nyame nhira ban dada no ai nyame nhira omo se omko na ye de Ewurade se Ewura Mahama aba na nim die ente se ewo ni tirim no oba no beboa ye ye da na se pa se wayi sa tax na iden everywhere my
oh taxes na buy say we ye film there yo because minua oman a yetimu na ejuma ni oman ni mo na bet na boys bet no boys di to school fees ebi mu di to rent ebi mu di wom ultra bet 100 cedis are odd near 5 for bet menya 500 cedis so 500 when your profit 400 cedis unko ejuma yen so tifie when your 400 cedis enti bet ni there ama like ohia aba fem kaka bom dey betting tax ne to so no my boys no ho chire omo because obi be twa bet na buy na ever say we di 200 cedis na buy na for 100 cedis na odi twa na no say nyayo enti me dey bet na omotwa mu dey me dey pa
oh and there yasempa because 10% are we know e be boys no because I say the boys no omu ni ejumi bia ye enti bet ni we na no we no dey omu check how far enti that's it
I na go pop pepi o say and so ya beta so ato akoso aye ejuma serious na fata manika ka kire abosu bia e dey ababedu sam pempen so aka smaka kra bi na ye dey abana bi and so say ya sha sisi ni anya ne krakra ne san e chefa ya na say asa kapuma ne yenwem ene itrayi penufo a Ghana ha ba na manyo semu nkomo a wo mo akwada no ye pa nkrofo eje o madwenkyere etumpa ebi ene nsa ka wo mo se wo mo emra ira sabo MPP Greater Accra region o Kasa mafo oye chiwe ananso so aje pene se obeba obani akwaba bibi aboko de Adam for power a political analyst. Yes. But he tells me that for the past 8 years, not offer Sabo. And Uncle Pada Roman, actually Casada Roman, or Bisham. Unfortunately, Bisham and Tama. Okay, so come back or qua which is so room and now that or come. My power. And this is a Juma dia omo. A dear no more modern more born 2024 no you know.
They were planning against Abu.
2024 modern bomb boy in no say who be mu a o say say election directorate no wo mo ema o mo hom no super gina o mo nan so anna ama twema mentwe o bo so mo ne mpanufo bia nkanka electoral commission for twe pa ebia o mbetwe na election director na nkasa ye Roman Boama na de no boni chidom Mohammed Mahdi Jibril and onu so ban say yen gather facts say minim so koye lo anka adwuma pa obeya ne say nka law firm onu na be gather prima facie obe set prima facie because yen gather evidence pa ne fan kasem there obi eche ma dia na minim prosecutor che no wo boss adwuma ka election petition baby a pink sheet bi a che bi a okoyi bi ba ma dia kwaba bibi aboko de so
bana wo say wo ko awchiremu Sabo no wa awchiremu ansa na o ma bi first stage
say me ma
so me ka kire no say Sabo hey wow I say edu baby den no ya san fa no bi bo
even Sabo is media for that can say he was a dependent friend.
That's a fact.
Who friend Sabo only notice no matter how short the notice was. Oh yeah, so many day me na me communication director. The pioneer is in so oba Sabo be
inshallah. Especially my do hide
there. Omo afa no ahu. Sala bako 4.
the fit to Makuma
4. I'd have 4.
I'd have 4.
It's the 4.
Because I didn't hey, if you were by now, many a boy for anyway. And your friend is saying, Yo, Damparico.
Dampico.
Damparico.
Oh,
I said the view of what is the say cry? There are some why.
Dampico. But too. May a victim of Ubia or losing a Juma. And I don't wish to celebrate, and I say, per se, Ubia or losing a Juma, may now crabation in Pablo. Very terrible. Now, I never wished that for him. But at the end of the day, I had to jump into the frail. Regards or more na or pese Dampare and trying to any powerful because I started working with Dampare from 2011. That is why I got to know him. His professionalism that I saw, I think was fantastic. It was during the Congress of the Convention People's Party, and he was in charge, I think, in Greater Accra, and the team that were guiding us to go through. I was in charge of the food, etc., etc. I made sure every regional mobile or more ready, police for mobile more ready, and Dampare was so prompt in ensuring, say, Adwene Kasa medema for more ban was ready, and he was on top in terms of making sure that those things were ready for him to serve them. The various Dampare was making sure that Nkrofo had been served, and that was when we became friends. We exchanged number during those days because I was the acting general secretary, and then from there, once I attended a funeral of the late Wusa, who was the one of the CPP stalwarts during Nkrumah's time. And it was under that funeral that Dampare told me, and I said, Kona, we had her. I'm so chief, may a family member. And deceased, ne back and say, oh, yeah, I was a family member. So, oh, then we are all family, we didn't know. So from there, we've been cool. Yeah, appointed, I sent him a message of congratulations. He responded. As time went on, so many things were happening. I was getting so much information because now me defending on every aspect where I didn't know anything. Until July 2023, during the Bugri Nabu tape thing, I had defended. In fact, when the tape was leaked, that very day, I was at Osbridge University. I was lodging with a friend there. And then I got the video. When I watched the video, I think about 45 minutes or something of the sort, I said, no, Dampi will not do this. And that they want him out. That is why they are doing all these things. So when I came down, it was a topical issue. So you jump into it. I defended the man through and through, to the point that when it was later learned that COP Alex Mensah or contested on the ticket of MPP, I campaigned vigorously against him. COP Alex Mensah alleged said Dampare Suman Nkrofo ombe 3 years Emma electorate to vote against him. I refuted that allegation. Even though COP Alex Mensah had brought out the car that Dampare sent them to come and use for that activity, plus Nkrofo buy the car number, everything, I refuted it. Then, as time went on, police in the BMH, where traffic, because of original, and probably UTV, communication, I should say communication in general, they would stop me and say, my brother, the things that you are saying on TV, it's not true. Dampare, the things that are going on, you have no idea. So I started listening and listening and listening. Part 2, information, they were consistent for more than 1 year. Consistent, the same thing. We see what you see. Another person will do the same thing until I delved deeper. Until I booked an appointment at his office at the headquarters. That appointment was never given. Until now I wanted to engage him, say, Dampi, this is what is happening. Also, they said family. And is it true? What is happening really? I never got that appointment. And inside information from people who have suffered as a result of Dampi. Then I realized that no, there was something wrong. And even that, I had no basis to go against him or to say make back the cancer here.
Because those inside Nkofono will tell you the Abema Masama.
Exactly. So
Nipana Obama Unsubia Ubina audience free no Hamon such all the information no Beka Komano no Subetro say net you never got the opportunity to meet him.
Yes. And I wanted to be fair in my discourse.
Yes.
Until July 2024, when one Christian Tete, I never, even in fact, the name I hadn't heard before, was appointed as deputy IGP in charge of operations.
Because me name from Bunaf.
Me name no kura. I'm being honest. I don't know him, but nipa o ma me hu sa name no. Eye obi a o wa bele mpe a wo name no me so name no. Me bo ni dina wo name pa. Baby obi a me chia no. Young guy be a
Agbesi.
Wo na wa bo ni din bia. Enna ono so madam for parents say nti anu dwa me. Asam na wo kan wo TV so radio so enye sa neti. Say. And what he told me was the same thing that the people have met, several of the police officers were telling me. One day, Bimofi, now for some reason, she told Papa, maybe to not get a beer, me baby too. Patrol car, when I was in shorts, near singlet keke. When they saw me, say, this is the guy. They were 5 in the car, 3 at the back, and in so top of Mojina, Miss Mijina, and no mommy ran down. So no, something. Mom, why trouble will come into this country. Until when you start to see bizarre questions. Until the appointment of the deputy, no, a bit toss more. All of a sudden, he was not talking to the man. Meanwhile, who was the Yohono said Yohono, only the rest of the Biamudiwachi, they supported you through and through. Ekosi says you can't say anything. Nankayamano, deputy IGP in charge of operations, whatever he would have done, the back would have stopped on you. Glory be a banner. And so your man is out position and would dry. Then he sent somebody, allegations had it that he sent somebody to record the Titoyohunu. Say, now, Nipano Koeno, you know him, he is so called a security expert. Or Koeno. In fact, this one, it is one-on-one conversation with the victim. So the part about number bonko na appointment here the abedi say and can say ba long ago na ye ba beto my ya be mo mutual conversation. So no recording no. Recording no the buy no mo the core presidency. Enti yama sa deputy IG anye na dwuma up to enam no ka say POMAD meeting on Kahu and the POMAD meeting, the POMAD board, when you sue for transfers, he doesn't use them.
Okay, so this is a serious we say, but say or recorded no. This or recorded a current IGP.
Yes.
The then deputy IGP.
And
the information he elicited from until he never functioned as the deputy.
Yes, they did not.
What does that mean?
In the sense, for whatever reason, the person is an expert in these recordings and things.
So it means that what this man was.
Probably the person was saying that the victim was saying that this thing should have come long ago. I remember some time ago, my letter even was ready. They were signed, but later it was withdrawn. But this now that we are going to vote, so a few months, and you come and give me this mutual conversation.
So
which suggest
he didn't appreciate.
Yes. Yes, sir. Too late.
So you know this conspiracy. I am not saying can be trumped up.
No, but you know,
it is even possible that they also Osman Koye de Beijing Samba.
Whichever.
No.
I get you.
Because all reasons, all kind of account reasons why what dream about or no society.
Yes.
But this particular one,
yes.
I have some people I'm so loyal to that, and then maybe I meet my mom. I wouldn't need them to.
I get where you are coming from. I get where you are coming from. I get where you are coming from because.
So how I'm wondering why this can be one of the things until Ebema,
because again, some people took the deputy who had been appointed to court. 3 different groups were instigated to take him to court. Say appointment near the man, he did not deserve it. And court to buya omofo. In fact, 2 out of the 3 withdrew their case. But the last one, you buya nefo, you buya IGP nefo. Now,
there be buya nefo.
But be a free coin any him.
Oh no, but you see,
you may not get exactly what I'm.
No, I am open. When
I get you.
Your friend is saying.
I get you.
You wouldn't say me penasempa.
Sure.
But nipa, baby.
Obi to me free me obi.
But say nkomo say no yana. I try as much as possible. When I'm heaven, so I'm a continue. I try as much as possible to get a very open mind when it comes to issues like this.
Exactly.
I'm only trying to let you know that it is possible. Say, obetimi asho obi kutupa ama wa court. It is possible. Also say, or touches some certain lives so much that adebi obi betimi di nitikra to amano.
Yes, but
it is possible.
I did not.
Enti me hunu de enti a obi be kan eno aka ne boni oye.
There be evidence no. You see.
Mo bopo no mo so mo kotete mo obi because recording here mo so mo kotete obi anam ko twa obi ma.
You see the
bopo.
Evidence no do na our report na attach one sign him. Ye nipa na yesuma no man yes ade no. What be ye tiwa. The same recording things. Now recording nanka a call allegedly than P Honanka anchor presidency anka nyahwio. But it was forwarded to the presidency. Even though it was the president who appointed Yohuno as deputy IG in charge of operations, they left it there. Nobody minded him again. And from that point to the last point I appointed as IGP, he never attended any POMAB meeting or whatever it is. And even the POMAB meetings,
he was not.
He could not have been excluded from POMAB meeting.
But he never attended.
He was never invited. Even
who was never invited?
The IGP never. You see, when POMAB are supposed, they have their platform that they communicate on to meet, and the POMAB is a police management board. It's like any institution on board. Into a more committee, they know say be a committee nature. But the meeting will be held somewhere different. And no fan to platform so. The then IGP, it is alleged, will call them those he wants to meet. No more share. In fact, recently, before election, election task force from ECOWAS, Goodluck Jonathan and Odi Omani. A bomb by deliberations from Bay United they didn't invite him. In fact, he didn't even know. The very day said Jonathan Mwaba Moko Sarrounds. We are no free. Say Ebia Anka Yabaya regional commanders meeting. He's supposed to be part, but no. The regional commanders were invited to Accra, and the then IGP met them. There are certain things I cannot say it here, but it is difficult, and even for us, it was difficult for us to believe from the beginning. Say no mercy na air coso, complaint of non-promotion. Say it will be a trial 7 years in promotion. Now you're promoting a junior over and above about 2-3 times. Will be you're promoting 3 times within a year or within 2 years, which should not happen. Obi so wo ne ebi a men pema ade asem. Na ma hu se wo ne kasa, tinima transfer arbitrary. Transferring the police service is very normal. But umfa obi hu time I say moti compa house na if you run will be a one and correct. Now who say one in General Kasa. When him say more kind of wasem. No, that is what was happening. Regional commanders had no chance.
No. Say also nim no penasem powerful. Yes. Was he that petty?
At that time, no.
Because they're all kind, so most of these things are very petty.
Yes, very, very petty.
Because, and you think he would do that?
Yes. For what I know now, especially for the last report of the Sir Bugren Abu tape, which we attach had it inside. The things in it, you see, it's not a general, it's not a public document.
But the things, anyway, so now we have a new IGP. You
Yes.
think
the suppression.
and does it mean that this IGP might also be better?
Oh, why not? He will be better.
So
he will be better.
Is it good for us?
Not just better, but he felt betrayed. Say, who was by and I say a power say IGP, even though me because of Nkrofo mu lobby ma wunti, who be ahead of me. Meanwhile,
do you think, sir, any? And I'm asking this because of Niama Akoso police headquarters to the extent that it be more than to myself or to so and how do you see this being in our police headquarters?
It tells
you know where a force it also is be free.
It has never happened before. It tells you, sir, they've been suppressed for a very long time. It is not the IGP no more or more than a buffer from but rather the
fact that Dampare has been
yes,
changed.
Regional commanders couldn't talk. Those days you could call this year.
Do you think that they were buffer from near maybe or had Dampare or maybe build upon?
Why not? The good things, in fact, we will encourage him to build on it.
Like?
But not to, changing, branding the police, the various regional commands, and even extend it to the district, etc. Police phone baby or Martin, I say, where far. I see who said this is a command house. Which police headquarters is here, you can see, say, yes, this is a compared to
my image near come on.
Image, you see, so the branding, you can't take it from Dampare. But even branding, there are question marks on it in the sense, say, for instance, I hear depot anymore, any police headquarters anymore. Your jurisdiction does not cross the road onto the median. The median of the road is in the hands of urban roads. Into the sky, what the years are median or police a guardian by Mentano, but I have my father was a service person. I know most of their ethics. And for that matter, I say, who can't focus about show muyum. Now first now media between afraid DSP say fast atta. Sir, where are you? What's your we are retreating, tactical retreat. We are running for our dear life. DSP because if those things have ceased. No regional commander can talk any longer. You understand? So all these things put together, promotion, or more welfare fund, or more now they can't get loans any longer. Where are the monies in the fund? So many things comes together for all.
So you never got to listen to Obi and Kononso Bechirichi Mubiama Dampare. You only listen to this side.
I have listened to people who also support Dampare.
On this same issue?
On why he should not be removed.
No, on the things that they have told you about him.
Yes.
So, and say, but you have never, is it not, you wouldn't say, but you've listened to one side.
I haven't listened to one side. In fact, even Dampare.
Oh, no, he was not giving you any information. And now pen us because of the now.
Yes.
But the whole, Yashada can't different from your observation.
Yes,
but you have been told different things that only an opportunity.
Exactly, so, but you see his actions and inactions made me believe.
And who conclude what father say it's unfortunate, isn't it?
It is not
unfair, rather.
No, it is not, because if it comes to the extrajudicial killings, people have spoken to me, victims. You understand?
Well, so. And these things are and Nema a slide here now.
No. Investigation will have to go on.
All right.
To ensure say.
So because
and I look at you took a matter to court. I know the IGP took the matter to court through certain people wanting to know if it was possible for the president to fire. First one, 2 cases were in court. One was the fact that the position that was given to the deputy,
and what about second one of position to fire what?
To as it were that for the president couldn't fire him. And Honna court Nibuya say that was the first case court Nibuya say the president has the power to fire or hire. Now last minute, when it is alleged that you pleaded with the president, say because you know that President Biobano you that you had a funeral until now slated a date for a meeting. And also may we ye be so until ye answer. And the president listened. And the meeting was supposed to come on a Thursday. When information had gotten to him the Thursday, his exit will be announced. Say there are some the president. Kosiki injunction. Kosiki injunction.
The amount we are now feeling own feeling.
His actions and inactions showed that he was just using the
show more. I said Sabo one file called 8 years.
Oh, you understand? To say meeting here, but the fact is that open your doors to people because we are all citizens. Open doors to people to come and as it were. Into normal course, as time goes on, you may hear things that will let you.
Well, so we will also listen and process. So we listen, we don't, but we don't judge.
Exactly. So you will see. I think you want a 2 into the wabano. They didn't know. I didn't buy no. Say obey damn parade in Ibia. The same day they let the blood flow for. So, but the damn parade, no. And Obia was said you see a fan. Obia was said you see fan because Nipa binum so they are walking in ano. Nipa binum so said you want to fan say sometimes Obia obe disrupt status quo Obiano. Oshia resistance. Yes. And ebi wo ha ehu kura mpo chen your friend because ade ebi wo ha awo for a very long time. Oye nhwehwe ni mu se wo na abesesa na kwan bia be fa so a ye betimi anwe na asema pam ahyew ama afata no betimi afeno so every institution even there are some people so ebinom adwen say nkrofo ehun se waye na adwen se obesesa na de enyina yetim na abesesa na ye no betena pa ebi nso so it is possible, but Adwene Kasa the actions and inaction has proven otherwise.
All right, so I know so yeah, being said you obviously as I interpret it. Madi,
what?
Yeah, can't Paris still because you be naming
in actual fact, Dan Paris appointment day one on record. Me had a challenge with it.
Okay.
I challenge because I knew say M1 NDC. Because this is somebody who has worked with the Professor Musda. And I don't want to be a president. Is want to use. And so when you're going to obey IGPR, then get ready. So I posted it on platform on WhatsApp. Say the way NDC come for a hailing, we'll get to a point, we'll talk about this bad character of him. So people should take their time to even start commending him. And to me, I don't, not from all this while, say the support. More especially, IGP position, no, by and large, political. By and large, political. And if I'm hailing him, I'm hailing Akufado. I'm healing Akufado because I knew at that time, say major elections of 2024, whereby Obebo game I'm my MPP.
To then the purely political.
Political. Me,
there's an election director. Election.
All I'm sure. And I'm sure. And security so. On my security. present in some emunewo. Because se be a touchy man there. You hold you be just a president. So and yet surprising. Say Omampeni John Dramani Mahama. I choose to the obetimi abuan security issues. That's all about it. Because one of them information. One of them, you see that this is one of the reasons I is always against say a better aba say a confirm nomination form for assemble and disassemble. So be able to make a form a contest for us to vote for him without any vetting from the party to choose candidates. On the NDC stand to say this is to choose from 3 or 5 from the party and then put it for the public to vote on. MPP almost stand and say they be obedient to become a form, no one contested. But said this CEBiano were security coordinator, security head at the district office level. No one Sabo say or DCE in the area when NDC is in power. Your security can be compromised. So when it comes to security, it is the prerogative of the president to sue why in a bet me about security at this time around. So when the president decides to say me ye obi, no obi I can say or court say, oh security in here, or money security in here, but technicalities in here, me court, I want to hammer. Say they be oh, with the security bar with the Monto, may be a dear John Mahama present anya intel or so no. Men yet my court unko bobo who sa answer ye security head. Kato, on the moon say, on my you been for you or Marco school, but may a bomb on before. Because how can you use technicality say your security in now? What did they be? How do you be a you meant to be and you be made IGPBO? My president be you be. They be. Wait for me one that is where I had a challenge. But to take Dampare out from it. The present prerogative, and I believe in the amount for jubilating, not jubilating. It all depends on what they saw there. It all depends on.
But what did you observe, personally?
Okay, me, I believe, say, this time around, it is not Dampare. Me, who say a showman.
No, when you this time around, I mean.
All this one now we need Jumano. Me, who show. In fact, baby, no, he came to relax the issues. This is the man who took our national chairman to court, just on social media. He took him to court because he thought he wanted what social media. Then the same party person.
That party, I said, don't cut out.
That means a friend for example.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, oh, dear.
Oh, the police. Yes. Yes. Social media no multi issues, you know. But now look at a friend say MPP. Can say release the power. Did he do anything about them?
Yeah, incident.
Yes.
Incident.
Did he invite them? Did he invite those people? Now, I say a one-side game. See, in 2024, we have the cause to show evidence. Say police, Akobu Obi or Domasia East in registration. Oman come myself. My evidence, my pictures, be police and come myself. So. Beyond the Yehu and the Ete, the president has more information of his security chain. So I will not, in fact, why should it be? But me the Pongo Bejina, a friend saying, Tesano, now man for Teso, 3 days that won't Pongo Nibio. Me, in fact, no one be a police for Jenny Eddie and a Pongo no coin. That I was say, oh, yes, you or cross road, no cross. The best thing to be done, traffic lights and go person. So for me, he has his pluses, his as if I
say traffic lights now.
And you might more on a modern cross across. But what means security me yet, it's me say Penti IG office. So, but support to get a traffic light, take the people out from there. Me see Crawford in a Pongo now, modern traffic light, you know, cross or no.
Other Pongo no when you traffic light.
Because Pongo was maybe to the Uganda. What kind of showmanship, yeah. Like I say, he has played his role. I believe.
Is there anything or now pay?
Oh, at least I think that I want to commend him. He brought a style in the Echo by-elections in Asin North, where security what introduce you know. I feel say you could have I don't say a bit NTM for the national elections. So the way he deployed the people, in fact, it was when he was even sending people to the polling stations to engage people. The police engage to tell them say we are together on those things. But when we're going to beyond
question now be so large. Alaji, he's not about the he is not concerned the police service. Politics. So what has he done now?
I mean, I can't know. Uti ha woka dia woka no.
Inti Brandon also who
Brandon, yeah, say Brandon, say Brandon. In fact, there's no police IGPs yakwa elections are. Police have gone close to the people engaging them. No, on the first. Why? In fact, in terms of deployment, yeah, even to say police coming my own guitar on the election day. Oh yeah.
I said no, so no will leave. Somebody was in charge.
You see, say Pato Asamonana. You see, at the end of the day, unknown structures no more. Yeah. I think it was imposed in the position and son away see. But we all hail him, whether it's on the leave or not. We all hail him say under his watch, BBC is here because it didn't start there. It's all holiday, Oka Elizabeth. It started from Kumewu. Then they improve over it in the Asen North. So,
and I have something I know leave. Even
Adwene Kasa was saying,
but you see,
for him, 1 second, for him to make a statement. Yeah, I'm sorry, gathering being a Bisano. I have the videos, and I'm sure you people have. Say, at the end, na any fear in his life. The statement or nobody. It was managerial blasphemy. So we can say, idea we should say position as IGP. No, you will leave it for somebody who is not competent to do the same thing or not to do better than you. How do you know human being is indispensable? The Oyan office so bien who bet me. Somebody may come.
But that is your interpretation.
No.
No. My fear is that I have built this platform. My fear is that the next person, Ebebabesum, now onfa passion, any your friend saying commitment I did shame. Okay. No. My fear is that onfa passion, no commitment.
It is a style.
Because you have found a world, you have found the personal. My fear is that Nipan Baba any business as usual. Is it bad?
But don't assume that where you are sitting.
No, that is not. My fear is that. My fear is that. Nipano family shame. So Minyan the obey better than me. I'll be happy.
And yes, I know. Listen to the
that
tape.
That is
well.
your interpretation.
Listen to the tape well. It's managerial blasphemy. Nobody is better than me.
So
anyway,
IGP has his pluses, and all IGPs have their pluses. In fact, almost a year more that answer we buy say almost all more pluses. Yeah, so the pluses are there. But one important thing, and I will say, the President John Dramani Mahama have shown some leadership. It tells you say it's about BB security. But it's not about the person. Because when says Nanado appointed this one as IGP. Then the second one where IGP say were deputy. In normal
charge of operation.
In fact, in normal circumstance, nanka two way nano. You choose anybody you want to have as your security way. But the Mahama have shown, the president shows say it is beyond that politics. But it's about that person who can do something beyond the yehu. In fact, my who say
I think I understand what you're saying. I think I get it. Say for President Mahama, say in fact say onim the oil.
Yes.
This is because he said the Adwene Kasa on apart from Omoa omunim de ya okaso ewo hoyi abia omugidi se wa na omunim se ewo ya ehwe from abontin nyina na no before me we say no ye ne Musa Dankwa di nkomo ha Musa Dankwa categorically said, say, Omampani John Dramani Mahama yini free so it will affect his ratings. It will affect Omampani John Mahama ratings. Mr. Dankwa said this on this platform. Say Omampani John Mahama, a friend is saying, Damparia, a bit affecting the ratings. And I'm sure he gathers all this with him now. And knowing what he knows or he knew, he stood to his guns and said, I'll do what I want to do. And I think that resoluteness is a leader who it should be commended. Because it was not, you see, Nipa Manfuina a budget so now say, but I will take a. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I get what you're saying.
It is for me,
and the fact that Nipa Noa or the Nebeshe Hono, the impression that people got, time out the Nebeshe as head of operations, they say,
was it took over?
I said, Dampare, Uyini Sesia no be harding, be electorally, a be affected. But get somebody who can do the job. Because Deputy IGP in charge of operations, what is the duty of the IGP? The IGP duty, operations. Now, IGP in charge of operations, I say, where you look now, she's
it hasn't been the first time.
No, what I'm saying is that, said Deputy IGP in charge of operations. But we asked a lot of, we asked a lot of, your friend is saying, police people are, now, I'm talking about those former as an authority over who were police COPs, former police people. No, I
don't think so, because we have had deputies in charge of operations, management, etc.
But then,
the sixth time.
What the time are more appointed you
exactly the case.
And the time, no, any friend is saying, timing, no, any friend saying, for your mama, to say the Madi can Madi Piagency be so by Debiana. Say, Nkasani power in Nano, Nkebet I say, as a woman I have previous government in Uncroft. Until go to Sudi and go to Obi apart from Sani Pamino. Or he's Damparia, it wouldn't have been Nipa. Previous government, who at the power, choose to say, or may take care of operations.
There's a reason to that, but I can't say it on.
No, but reason, and I can say, yeah, but what you can't say is different. But we are talking about what we can say.
Let me say what I can say here.
And for the former president to be able to do that, and also say,
only say,
and also commendable.
Only say, even though the president appointed with the advice of the vice president, appointee the deputy then. In fact, that today, some MPP members say he came to work for the NDC. But we also believe the security was not in our favor during 2024 election. We handled sure. This is the first time we feel idea police here electoral commission. When you say Mumbra police station ember quality result when elections dispute were there, how they call Tasane police station. That was a wrong thing IGP did. Was total. In fact, account and there ain't me way ablekumano of issues there can issues no. Because they say I say police never to me man defense.
Do you think saying administrative blunder and now he did it on purpose?
I think that he wanted to favor but it for the last minute.
Say he was coerced, more or less.
Me when we used to wait, them say you see, for me, I think that.
So when you know, am I okay? So
yes. So for me,
a best position.
Oh, that's always a many somebody. One thing for me, one thing it's clear. My penny, and what to me say, oh, the obey share, is security. I think that these legal issues now is unfortunate for me.
When him say, president, let anybody so attack and I say, we replace IGP. Maybe the ministers, so we are near no. They do time also say if it gets to him, say, Ototo papa so abeko.
No.
That
one, take John Mahama, take Mahama for that one, see. And the leadership Ghana need now. Hey, John Mahama.
Anyway, Sabo.
Batu. Wait a moment for video, so I mention for.
In your FD, never come FD.
Messimu video so. Na mentia asho for. Na mechia minuanum so. In fact, asane madi mi ho mo ache. Aya na the okada nya no crew. Say one friend me mempeke de. Obi a onimi, wo pato onimi. Ono no ankasa ko onimi. Me for course bia e bia or friend re bia e bia na me so. Margin down. And then says a bansan so of a chairman. But antisa. Now, Pato, me the IGP as a media. Obisamia, me were two sides of the whole issue. On personal, I do say me say me as an individual. Me mojide passe for over 40 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yenya IGP or show professionalism. To say this particular IGP. Frankly speaking, when it comes to policing, ensuring security, and I'm my own fat I'm more to be frank with you, I mean, just in the time pass, that's how we took crime. Let's say by road, this also a war want to say, oh, and this our quite to India, one Kasa wouldn't say, won't go in Papa. If we do things because public transport, they say the police in Yashim. Me no answer me answer. I'm on my job more quiet. Then they make a say, I know me no. Accra, yeah, you 3 cars. So no my Adwene. A button, a panwa. Na say be all banner a traffic light. Na so be ani ho. Na so already. One Kasa say only Accra abra ba wonyina. Ubafum because ojina pet. Or would betray 2 and a second as you so. Say, phone fabra, be a home fabra. But and now make a be ubiquitous with him, or just say, me to answer me. I say, and see what my mother. But oh, and now I make a say, most often than not, so sure, even a traffic light, police visibility was I improve upon police visibility. And now make a say, Crown, oh, group traffic light, when I say, oh, police in the crown, one Casa Crown, oh, who say, police in the baby. Original. I'm a traffic no. I saw answer my work. When you know, young fantonche, and the monyam crowd what they are police for no crown. Like, oh, share on one Casa appearance and the piano. And more civilian crown, when your confidence, when your GDP, you will police no more. I show on crime. But however, Marker win in a maybe the I made the pan say as a politician. So, John the man, Mamma, you need. I said, me as a sabon quad and man and cow.
By order, so
as a politician, I made the pass you need.
Okay, I didn't hear.
Thank you very much. Says the mighty aircon, many are drink pie, Banasano. One said, IGP position, I quite say, is political. It's not about professionalism. It's about the old GDA only. The old GDA say, or the crown. Na say BBC only say who be ordinary see or say one born who buy or born who buy 24/7 or no and say the IGP no I shouldn't say anti Saosha John Dramani Mahama in fact sebi nka wan you prepare in front come say prepare so as an adwon so sebi enyema because oni pe bia what me me kwasa me kan twimu to say how do I even put it, Crown? Say, what betray? Obi a ordinary a see her because the now Kufuadu say no more can appointing no. Baby do be proud to election. Na yan aspire na yan things easy when it comes to security information and other things. Na nim the ekoso kra. Ye nim the ekoso kra. So ono my Adwene I still not by election. MPP complain more than NDC when it comes to police harassment. Exactly. Now, I say, young woman, opposition. Now, just say, your mama, Sebi Jimmy. I'm on fine channel where there will be a can answer. I'm saying now, omoko isi atache ni bi na ewuye ena ekwa isi asa omo de tonyom kra ena yesi atache no na kwa ese adaka no ntumi nkom ye ena ase entina
yon kwada chacha usu chere obia was on say
owu ante say yara na ede be no ante mama no so wan hwe ye ne so wan yi pepe fru a say yara na ede be
me say the wo onim cut out.
Thank you. Thank you. Ante pato so hwe a meme there to Franco too on security ade we no your mama e adwen because mo gidi
you think that party too independent minded?
Too independent. Not to Franco, and them kind on personal level. I'm also like that naturally. Say
that do you think say they said the all can't say me say a former police officer, I mean police penny Adrian watched on security issues chain over there. And there is this man, Professor Kwesieni. He speaks so well of Dampare. You think
that American patu. Me say once I'm in my preamble, me say for about over 40 years, the police and show professionalism to say on Dampare. If you are going to score him on his duty as IGP, he has actually performed very well. But as a person, no, there's a difference between IGP and Dampare. But we are talking of Dampare now, not the IGP. We are talking of Dampare. But I'm saying that if only we are talking of IGP, then what they call it, President John Dramani had it wrong. But if you are talking of Dampare, then he had it right. Quite apart from that, we say in managerial position. Yes.
Politicians, maybe more pay.
It's not what who you manipulate. Unfortunately for us as a country, the kind of governance system that we are practicing is a presidential system. And the presidential system, so powers are vested in the president. And so BBC, our mind
controller.
The question, excuse me, so we're interior minister or defense minister, but the BBC Tochima, Yambo interior minister, Yambo defense president, so brother, you're the president. And so one appointment here. They say yes, we do and I'm so to me no, my family minister no, me the my president no. Say shamo so, na bomb ho ban. Me boana. And say BBC me fancy minister no so. Oh na me the BBC ko, oh na me the 2 minutes won say. That is the kind of presidential system I run on my mono. And tell on the minute yard, and I make a member of Crank, Cameron Crank, can you say they no crown? Come say IGP position, it should be through the ranks. So, and yet, said John Dramani Mama Benti, and them ran as so by IGP, and so we IGP. But the system that we are running, that everything the president will answer to that. And for that matter, the president will also look for people that he trusts, that they can deliver. No, the amount to her. I should show her. Say, yes, I say, your friend, is it a COP? You know, and I said, Mojidi Pass, do not know how more in this summer. I'm sure, oh, my Benson. Ben them separate no GD or your own thing. And so they are questioning himself. But one person himself, be more one or against some common affair, and common on the surface on Cordia than the show Muslim. But if you move on moon enough, but on morning dear. And on morning just one share so no sorrow
intelligence gathering so number one.
What's it?
Yo yes, say a banner intelligence gathering.
No, yeah, and I make that mean
but IGP no. Yeah, can say Dampare be BB say na mo branding near friends and. But IGP no. Adwuma no when you get your appointments right, they will do the job for you to take the credit. And I understand it. Exactly. When you get the right commanders in place, wouldn't they do the job for you to get the credit?
Security issues are different from our normal managerial.
You should be micromanaging.
No. Security issues. I was going to say. Say and say, my say to Franco to and say, I can trust him any day. But the best security issues are, as I'm cross-checking intermittently to make sure that things are done right. But unlike other fields, they are different. And I know say about there to fact loyalty is very important. Loyalty is the number one element in appointing an IGP. But if the person will not be loyal, because we are politicians, at a point in time we will sometimes try to twist things more. That's why when you're loyal to you are as strict as he is and the rest.
This is not about the people of Ghana. It's about your
No. You are not getting it. It is
I'm getting it.
I told you in the first place that we are running presidential. Yes. for instance, the people of Ghana are saying that we need school buildings. The same people are also saying that we lack potable drinking water. But you, as a president, we require research. We will say if the water should come ahead of the school building.
Although the school building may be the best thing to do, the potable water will earn you a lot of votes. So you choose the votes over what the people want.
No, you have not even gone the other way. They're all Canadian. I was trying to answer your own. Say if you are doing it in the interest of the nation, sometimes
the number say whoever out here, but there are also no politics. A third also be person be police on strings.
No, yes,
and that is understand. I'm saying me no na say. What am I saying? Me no na say something the kind
Thank you.
Because we are politicians.
Exactly.
There are the now can say president who will do a lot of power. Oh, them channel. Na obi a watch power ni bi amano. Afi o wan na kaskara. Also by dreaming, I mean, it could be understood.
My friend on this example, say, yes, say opposition. Not be before Yantias say a demonstration. Now, President IGP work what Nasa said a better demonstration, Edia Sunju Beba, and Yan say. This is about intelligence. And yes, now what free or which I will catch opposition for say, the Okosu knew. So you can imagine. Or a professional audit where only but it's not loyal to the president. So all these things are things that you factor into it. Now, saying can you say that can make the excuse me to say?
Okay, so do you think, sir?
Anna,
you're taking a better. I mean, John Mahama has taken a better decision.
He has taken a better decision as a what do you call it? Presidential system governance government, because the BBA action in same. And then because I say the best decision should be Dampare should remain as the IGP. However, Dampare, his loyalty is questionable to John Dramani Mahama, and that is where I feel John Dramani Mahama has taken the best decision, because also the security in the BPA is paramount. As the president, and Adwene Kasa as a minor, his security first before any other person in this country.
Okay.
So if he feels that his security is threatened under the leadership of Dampare, why not?
Okay.
But one thing, police for now, Omoni Ajino, that has to do with, say, I mentioned it already, say, you hold on to you. They could have brought any other person. But the exit of Dampare, they were also, but I disagree a little bit with Sabo. I can say, in the Fourth Republic, the IGP that has shown and exhibited professionalism is Dr. Kufudam. I disagree. There have been people. Ura Peter Namfuri will be free as IGP. Now, California to Tensu. Police service personnel didn't want him. They wanted the man to be around. He was fair and firm, open to everybody. But here is a case, the cameras will tell you, say, Dampare is the best IGP. It is totally wrong. Go deeper and see. So, man, Adwene Kasa.
Peter Namfuri was very good in using emotional intelligence in his internal management. IGP on the program, one say, want to make you see emotional intelligence effectively. in managing his top-ranking officials. That has just been his problem. And they themselves attest to the fact that the man is good on the job. It's just that he doesn't know how to treat his colleagues to come along with him. But Peter Mureforo could go along with all his...
Yes, but if you say he's good on the job, what type of goodness on the job? If you are talking about infrastructure...
What made you like him? They're now open on, they're now open.
Yes,
they're now open on. And until you came to hear what you heard.
I don't
know.
Yes, they're not penance. I saw him as a serviceable person. He was always fighting for his people. But that was then when he was not close to IGP. And you see, when Nkrophobia Bema and Asoba.
Police for over 3,000, over 30,000. And you've spoken to about how many of them?
I can tell you, say, out of over 30,000 now can. So what strike a percentage?
How did you do it? You guessed it?
Which one?
Are you conjecturing or you've done some imperial?
For instance, if you go to the police headquarters,
so you are guessing. You just random.
Yes. If you go to the police headquarters, now say 90%. So they are not for dampering.
90% near who guess and now say what search.
I haven't searched, but even Meba Muhaya. Pato, I will not sit on your platform online. There is no single day. There's no single day police knew whom and chairman said our traffic. Maybe a boomerang. Traffic Niger.
Because someone who can't pound.
Now you'll be amazed at police or more promotion or more.
But
they don't joke with it.
Beyond all this welfare issue, don't forget that the party NDC, Yeko campaign, will engage if everybody will pick information for the police, will pick information for the military. Say, then every me at the problem about.
To more fulfilling a police for campaign promise.
Any more family.
Sir.
In the family.
And they were saying, they voted for. In fact, when they call me, whenever they called, and I tell the person, Inspector,
no, they vote. They almost to about.
But it wouldn't be even as at Wednesday, when an inspector called, now me catch say, Munya Butre, the intel that I have no, quarter by 10 o'clock Thursday morning, meeting Bekoso. Chief, we can't even wait up to that Thursday. And I'm saying by Friday, they now announce, we can't wait up to Friday. It is our injunction, president.
All right.
But the new IGP, there's one thing that runs around. Say, amount for be promotion, actually. You should do it and do it well. You should do it.
No favoritism, nothing. Because have delved into the system.
You see, my dear American say, you should do it and do it well.
Exactly.
Well, at this time around, this is a time some people too will come close to you, start telling you a story. If you don't manage the story they tell you, you do the wrong thing and you fall even worse than the person that came to you. This is a time I'm for. So you should manage the issues, the security issues, the policing issues, because at any given time, there's this temptation for people to say things. I believe in those information that will come, but I should gather and check the information that he will get around this time. Now, the echo for why the reason why the president imposed his trust in him say it's more about the security. Says that security in air labs here a bit affected Adwene Kasa and only the police welfare no one, but beyond the welfare, I did me affected because when the police are not happy and security sector being happy, no one can see they be ometi mi kwa etu aban krapo.
Mora was so quick answer near for calls. Young Cobrabo, body, kind of rata. Was you OSP. So declare wanted.
You see, Abobia be well pray. Now you see he has that boldness to sue OSP because of the structure of the judiciary, in my opinion. because the structure of the judiciary that has not been balanced as President Mahama promised during the campaign.
That has not been reset.
Until the judiciary is reset, they will keep on going to the court because they know say it's their people. Into one the uncle the panko. But you see, if you say, you say, a bonny you need some mouse right? The wire gun of winning uncle for thousands after more. You have the guts to go to court, say, I bet ready with you, say, I will do whatever it is, you are suing OSP. But to you, to remember, if justice in this indeed is going to be served and served well, Ubehu the better sa abusian. But
an individual.
Because if you have read me, I did history. I have never liked them. That family or Mubedi or Mawis no have never liked them because their modus operandi no, they never change. They grow from west to west. Say Omodie say but to send me they did not come with a party plan. They did not come with a national plan. They came with a family plan. So the first thing, collapse the party, push it to our side. Let's get our people to take the higher areas, and then collapse the country by ensuring, say, the resources of the country belongs to us as a family. Party need the enco ditch and form, or mine also enco ditch and form. A come up bogu hamagana, but to reset and get the economic buffer pillars back into the system. Say heritage fund, sinking fund, Ghana infrastructure investment, ESLA, say no money, a bit media akogumu back. My man can be to a in conclusion. I'll glow for Jesus. 2017, Anna, oil find a buyer. And I'll glow, or mother tour, or mother, what they make a catch. Almost a national prayer and Thanksgiving service for oil discovery in Ghana and a peaceful half year. Date near 21st July 2007. Venue Independence Square. You are all cordially invited. That was the oil find. One oil field. Mahama Baye, Mels Mahama Mr. Ombe discovered 2 more oil fields at the Bekan. A globe Mantissa Moshi, I say, Yanko Bompa Yibi. So you need 2 more oil fields. I'm saying so.
Pageant, yeah, okay, first World Cup. Your first
on
World
Africa.
Cup.
In Africa, and I said Ghana.
No, Ghana, your first World Cup.
Right.
Who said the amount for see final?
Meaning, sir.
Fatu second one, I call.
There be now what the Fatu sank you be winning.
You be winning there.
Sank say a call first one.
Because who say Adeno, I know be in who ni be a near in Shase Binya. Na ya hit. Second one no be there, but I don't know if you get.
I get
if
what you're
what I'm saying.
Because
at the end of
it's
the
like
day,
economics,
diminishing,
diminishing returns. But our growth took a stand where Onipabonini do or my swa or mind the appendix on Paya. Miss Mahama Mr. a free war and Nanado buy I am an ambassadorial position and pioneer.
Abananu mi huomo. A banner bako.
I say this is how wonderful is that.
Buddy.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Say it mean Imra. Yeah, Imra no. SSC or Hafo. At any given time, people can Ombeye boni kesiye, but it law no it me chidie wako wia banche so easy. It me call fear bu body die atwene free atwene from sa ko police station. That law e wo ho. But say they could di obi a o di opani bia. Na lawyers abegina ka say human rights. Because obi ko bi oponchi say no question di dem a police ko ho a first we issue wanted that. One or cost one bubu epono or so no more tuning pam. One money love letter. And I want to say obi a dia man love letter da. So unfortunately say yanya former minister of finance why some but from so wo somehow some na Ghana mrano ama obi kwanya say ade a wo ye no be yiwa no da frel wo de adane me yare me okaka me kwa abruchi o se me hu wa ha ade so minimu because onu OSP no oye waka party wo say loyalty waka the MPP structures ni mo wonim tricks na mo ye enim say ade a wo ye we no Jo Mahama ene wo so untu fa tricks we ndi Ghana man we na now do time na wetimi aye enti ade a wo ye no eye boaboye na wo ye we issue say wanted ena wo anka so chiro krata say baby wanted na wo ye we dey free ho na meba May 3rd ana meboa wanka so no sre Ghana fo we is Ghana against Kenoforiata ena Kenoforiata say Ghana fo ye ma ye bone o Ghana say ma ye bone by say me hwe me wonti ma chiro apasa munsumobo munja asem no ka na May no meba by that time na ho atome no meba Ghana fo ji wotu mu say e mo sa kwanya no sa na trick na wa trick Ghana fo say trick na wa trick ye no free ho na nya kwanya say use law and from preventive issues no that is why I saw it so no Australia kono for that chiro krata through lawyer esre say me pa wo chew say yare ntimi mba nti ba memre say ansa meba ye free one even though we are still at the hospital according to onu but so okukuduro aka che so be siu onipa won yare wanya kukuduro say onu wo siu e fan say ASP even though yare o wontimi nkasa wontimi bibia nti yen yi sa wanted in free so no hospital ntimi hwe ni yi ba otimi na kukuduro atimi si obi after yi say issue no enya edumboni enya odumboni pana obi won enya bro and this is the style of the MPP sure obekai tamna friends say this some company be airport issues we yedi ba ya friend frontiers na friends say senior minister issue ba ya say ye betu na ya investigation no asora court
oka odomlevu
yes omurezi no oko court to prevent court. So why is it that the people who believe they say ya nya bone that some ya ban ya we sika enti anya corruption na yes why bibi iba yi wa no so a wo se mi mpeni ma o yi ma no enti bi court. What he's trying to do is a court way which will take about 5 years scrap on now. We can't stop talking about this issue. I don't know. Say I'm family even though me yare ma sere apache say mamu nka ma asemu. Ghana adi Ghana letterhead that I trust say ye di sa body na chew. Say o de ma okwenya for hwe ho na me bra. Na what one say who see the same body on one pan say men ka wan asem. Are you sure say we enye some tactics among person cover criminal things na we no ana? Why is it that one can say men wo ba Ghana afa wo Ghana no a one yare biom no no can say we ya me boni bi until I'm going to take you on. But the reason why you are not in Ghana to respond to this is because we are. But you have the opportunity now to say the same bed hospital bed now what you already drip set to so now o kan ye no and o chiro suit no. So will you
but say suit no try ni lawyers because the lawyers no so they no assign ja omo order that or asan ka say bibia omo ne nkasa e say omo kan 2nd June
nti de what your part che no Ghana for say na ma yanka ho asem no wo say na yanka ho asem yo wo je ho asem ka wo say May na meba
June they say 2nd June agreed date near 2nd
June but so no ma say about May and now we going say okay 2nd June May there say be sentiment in June. So between that, who's a bad faith be able? So if you can fight it with your lawyers, why didn't you use your lawyers say, okay, me I did work on me if I was challenging that one. He didn't challenge it too. He pleaded. Way more criminal minded, the mind where they are the criminal minded no you know. Idea is a tactics just to waste our time. But I'm happy. So always speak and say, oh no, one fear someone walk on. He'll deal with it. But I want to plead. In fact, there's another issue about me. I want to see our Attorney General. Because Adwene Kasa, no, not I'm no whole. na betting tax na
almost all manje no
almost all manje no because meji I mean Adam meji lady say oh no ebia wan nya bibi won free mu into wanje enti as osafoma a friend say can for right and so me say what ji ana say wanje
mate
so but I think that for me it's unfortunate when I saw in fact I say we will see you even police could have been security already but I pray that the court will demand him to come to sit to show there be security best at say
okay Pato some of we can come and tell us
okay
mra and a rebu mai and one could be uncle Kasa menya wo bibia mechero said friend say
abroa mechero friend say
me say me bema bibisa o say o de mra no ene be yedwuma mo ha o ne say Debi mo ni say me mete me fa ho say oba na sa no kre say odi for one mra ni na the same person so say mra no asoso na ono so be yedwuma ade na motiko apai se mo jide won mra no mu nko ade na motiko apai wan ka se okofa some vigilante group na eba anaso okofa volunteers bi na eba o se mra no na o betwe ade a hye OSP kon ene mo ma ha de
they want to say what power say yen say
Debi me ba
Debi what tricky
me ba
the same thing Orlando here you tricky na pop on Kadila issue no
me ba ho hwe Pato mpa chopio emra OSP etron kra ema yewura kano foriata se ohia no e won sembi ho no na kano foriata wo man mo ana se no wa control man so no to san kra no man me bo ana na ye nyina so nim se ansana obe free your friend say Minister of Finance no na wonte aboye aye nyina na enim na wo man
why before
in fact at a point in time including myself I have sat on so many media that say one resign but one case no on tiapo we are aware say no on tiapo it is on record it is captured
no de to
exactly and then prokono e culture say I control me to na say me ko tourism me ko sam mo ho yare and I yare say de nyame and say yare entina ya we mo e ka say Allah yes Allah shafi because nyame nko a na esa yare and ka say momma me mre kakra na meba and one finance man yidwuma ofiri ya the next thing say why the client wanted yemma presidency bi o man
na bi emre kakra no kan say obrofum
say kan for that na so ka say o momma no mre
so dim da obeba
they be meba yes in the first place Marco hospital but to ene ye nya wo man mu e bia wa fra me say me oh me o kwalebu no be some time by na obeba me nye hu doctor met my time my ba ye mfa ye ni mo man mu say the hospital te ye ni say the police station te wo bot me amata ma wo obeba
but
David ashafo ina e hwem de make
say check your stats vitals na we am say no
David ana make
am
de o ka
o make bia ma na wadwen nya ma ho e kire say e betimi aba say e be check your vitals na we no mbehwe obi pino we say no sabu ya ma ko fi e be hadwen ti e be je
no that is it
so you cannot tell both
exactly
because they would say oh, I'm just walking in. Me check up.
Exactly.
But I could draw more check on near mama. Sabo. Over Namdodo. This said, do to.
In fact, but what can be one some okay. Menu kumo, me amenu kwa no tita kwa. Nyame fa ne kra nsi. Ono na twi ni car. E ko hospital. So ko check no. Ye ko fa ne funu e ba fi.
But you
Ye ko fa ne funu
I agree with you on this issue. Me say so be you banche. no fair police no question say police be hospital. Police ban say kwanya say that we feel about.
David me won David nya ni po.
David obi
who not right is not right oh.
David the memo kasa.
Na society ntina also obi anyere na ho mobra no. Obi timi man who be unim say.
That is why many people
unim say obi timi man who be.
But oh
who be that? Self
no cognizance. Yeah, self.
But politicians.
My remember second one so na
but no obi a debate
my we my did my remember menu san so there. So there. No so no ka say o de omo samra chef no omo ho no ono oni gidi wo mumu entina we anya sa kwan aka say wo de kokot no no mmra no ya mmra no emfa ho say papa na ejage meba mpa chopi me say oh meba o ka na me edi na meti o mmra no emfa ho say meris
but those one case upon
no want me kai
mmra no emfa ho say papa na ejage sa o di for o di bim so o di bim ye de mmra e na ebe kasa e wo court den no enti emfa ho so mo nyina ya chimfo kora no a ko any judge ni nyina mo nyina ya chimfo kora na se mra ne se wa di for enti me ende bi ana so pen so a na odwe se bia kora lawyers no o ma ben a o so ko pe ko hwe abenfo e no na yenya me kamera no not be frank with you mama kan show me no de bia me ka se me party ni o ko e bibia en sem fata yes, me expecting say me see me bo abegu me ni ma say
0200854255 patriotic for so dwen say na yemfa frɛ for be num na yemfa sorry yemfa patro ba no abodi tew
na sabu kan
de ya
ehu pa say ye research ya de jechi kwesi ye kan say omra court every day emra LGBTQI say ye the co-presidency keke na president di kan wo so masoma say emfa court nti wo mo de ko wi a ni nyina emra
na say no president wan kasa wasoma because the president na soma
so no asoma dada no asoma but no person be kan so no asoma
me ba cho di ni fa kwa free
kwa de o super to
na ya tabora
Mamechia Mira Sabo. Catcher cemetery catcher.
On the aja. Oh.
Na Maggie Bill, so Memona Basso. Now, opposition, no man today.
Why, what's opposition? Position, Nana. Also, no more some.
Maggie, almost probably.
Hello, Nana.
You, I mean, also.
Yeah, fast na credit, yes.
You're Saneta no. Now, Pato.
Yes.
You're Saneta no. Now we be trying to be about you're Dampale. Now, you're Saneta no. Office of Cast and Papa Dampale. Pato, please, station walk. Now, you're afraid you're Saneta no. You're Saneta no. Be the Diaka. So I said, who are some aye omaya sam na o yeka kokofo busia abamu abeye asanita no the way all politics na nyewu so what you say because omaya kokoriata ni asam ni yeka e den okotwe abusia le na abamu anya fine bon aya ni se bi o kan aya too much me wa fa no ba ya on to ne boss
okay over o se me pa bi mfiri asese a obi nwa se ma beka
obu mi se me konkonse ni na
also there hello yes sir but good evening sir yes sir but you didn't fa kwa free yo bacho mane so ni entio
yo bacho ken korea ta de no na bote na pese me kakra
okay
na amejiri se yenyi na wo memu ha na ese nyama bi oye bi anka on rezan onu so yare na data ma o tintin ne ho ase on rezan obetna wedding ya bro so wedding ya bro wi a de na adu bre so be yi ne ho anu a e be do o yare ndi ọkwa akwasa na ho yare a onim time obeba na no de onu tumi nya okodu so okosiwu o ha say onu na declare wanted before say o ma no be bi edu na say o ma be yin na tikam na sa nkrofo we dey are criminal from birth na de wo e di be bi kura mi wo MPP ni this time ana mi suru akram be se ka na
Ose eduru baby a ebe enya nduru sabre say ose say eduru baby a be ba cho di ni fa kwa free
pato
Brahim ana boko de
nyame adumo na o so papa
oh adaro mane on paibo
ye de nyame ase papa ke to anso de Martin nka mi jin se no hoye pa
na hoye papa
ye de nyame ase papa na yewa ke o for ya ta o se de o so yare
o sa no dodo no nde obi anim na ai EOS no so obesu no obi o yare oba okwa ba kra ya o se wanted no so obesu no
ana so wanted face to na say wo bu pato face to na say wo a ni ba na edu be ko eni radio station ya wo use ba de be pa ko na so say pato wo ya na ana me bo enti wanted no so no na ya tin nkai say to na ye wo enti odi wanted create no so say ya tin nka to yare enti di da ni no yare no ti o man so na gi ta akese ene fan side wo pato so na you ho and the men pato wo bo de kata o mi na me ya side na ga le fa wo te yare and e ba be kini you be gumi one cup di mi akoto so what's a catem now Gana now ebi ni o what say na who quite up with you before o my nyame amwa ya ye padi phone ya ye bi cha yan kwala no ye di akoma be bi a anche ye di o ha be bro ma no papa nyame ka ho bye bye
an kan nyina ye ho akoma no so de be kram say ebetimi ahwe na enyina abọ modern se ebe de ebe boa because oka se odi akoma chi akoma de ebi kuro timi dwa ansa na wetimi edwa bacho moment fancy mabọ modern sabo ye sorry wasma di twato
oh the me twato say apato yes stre say ye man panyin John Dramani mama odemra ene bebu oman ama obi a kuma to ne sa wo de bi ma wo de fo na wan so waje atum se mra ne de ye de aye adwuma ena yan so so yan kwanko no yan make sure say yan famra yan boy pra say de be ya ye man e be
Go.
But all the sector ministers and I say portfolios are creating in I am very convinced and confident say agric ministry or more processes and I say or more plan of action. See you na di ho jima ankrankron ye bedi ho kakra.
And the person in charge of that ministry is a very hardworking, very intentional person. Very, very intentional. Ordinary see ade so yeah, unuru baby obedru. He's very, very intentional. Okay, we is on a phenomenal can say. Yeah. Question no cry. A phenomenal can obi so misano. Omunya intente mansana wabano. Or no one beside say a question was me ya no say ye obi anim say wa ben. He's a very, very hardworking and very conscious person. He was a regional minister at the time and I'm Bonafo. And I know he's a very hardworking. Minimum as a deputy regional minister and as a minister. He would if unim na kan dey come. It's a very, very, very
policies.
Obe make sure say be so obi aso anti ehun ya so be politics.
Obey politics.
Me just
that be obey.
Obi a
obey politics. Politics.
Etino there ye nim say ebetimi aye ye there was ye hwe na ebetimi aye ye at the end of the day ebe Ghana ye nyina ye Ghana na was ye hwe amane at the end of the day enya Senyankoponya take decision na efa ni personal decision nya bape you rally behind the people say the be akro no mo ye nyina ebenya ba bi atwa ho nyame ke nyina ho nyame adom a wo kyena ebe san ba nya ba so obejafo nyame hira mu nyina bye bye.